This is the Hidden Realm of Heavens, Side Campaign 1. A short adventure. Alright. This is being sent to Talon. I probably need to break this up into pieces.
Call it short, but odds are you're gonna get a Burnos who has like an extra layover in Japan. We're gonna have uh Queen who decides to stay with her family just a little bit longer.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh my god, dang, it was so cute.
All right, let me know when you want me to start reading.
Alright, go for it.
Disaster has struck the new fledgling organization, the Reformation Factum, Reform Through Deeds, is a small but influential organization dedicated to the spread of new religion and a new power. The four gods, whose religion is now known as the Divine Crossroad, are a group of people who have, by all accounts, decided to take up arms in an age old conflict to save humanity and the world itself. The Order preaches that this is but one of many cycles to have happened, but we have the power to change things. Our adversaries claim that it shall end no other way, but through our faith we decry it shall end otherwise. So shall the Lady in Pink decree. I will take every star back, I will return to the sky where they belong, and I will find another way. The man born in flames teaches you have but to wish upon a dying star. The Dawn Mother teaches you don't have to be perfect, you have but to believe in the people, for that is where power truly lies. And our most elusive goddess, she of the third eye, reach for victory over restraint, not a truce with it. A ceasefire is for the weak when victory can be achieved, so that all might breathe freedom. Through our actions, they might have the power to break the chains that bind, to open the door, sealing our gods from their rightful throne, and remove the usurpers who shroud the sky in darkness and ash. And so we are proven, not through faith, but by works. The Order recruits those who have lost their way and seek to redeem their hearts and minds by serving a greater calling. This calling comes in many forms, but it ultimately serves the grand design for the people, for the forgotten stars, for freedom, and for a new life. These are the callings one works towards to divine their new goal. Disaster. Nalren the Redeemed, the head of the Order, has gone missing. All you have are your instructions. You must find and rescue an item of great power, being misused in a land of villainy and profit. You were chosen for this mission due to your unique skills and your background in this city. Smuggler's Cove and its four crime families are sure to make your quest difficult. Even the city guard, as corrupt as they are, will not be of any help to you. You will have to duck and dive, talk and prattle, and navigate the upper echelons of society and the criminal underbelly with equal skill. Be sure to avoid being stabbed and left for dead in a back alley, for your blood in the waters shall do mankind no service. The object is known only as the Heart of the Cove, and legend has it, it has the power to sway the hearts of the people and bend them to its will. Your local source is a merchant, Vedic, a dwarf as rough and hard as the waves battering a ramshackle vessel. He deals in odds and ends for various vessel decorations, and has contacts in local and foreign markets and a working relationship in the four families that run this port. Convince, bribe, or coerce him to help you. It will be very expensive, and your resources are limited. Will you work your way through the ranks of the local underground to earn money? Will you risk it all to make it big? Go it alone into the dark throes of the court and the world of thieves, with no one to back you up? Your options are limitless, but your time is not. Soon, whoever has it bound to learn how to use it, and more than your order is at stake. Go forth now, adventurers, supplicants to the wandering fates. Go forth now. Go forth in luck and in haste, for the people's hearts are in your hands, and any chance for it to end any other way.
Alright, I got the next bit. All right. Our adventure begins on the main continent. The pirate in the criminal port city known as Smuggler's Cove has enjoyed lavish protections from the law of other lands due to the incredible force of a massive whirlpool that swallows unsanctioned ships like the mouth of a hungry leviathan. Our party, a ragtag group of cutthroats and outlaws each in one, have found themselves en route to incarceration and execution for only crime truly paid for in blood and pain. Mutiny. To willfully seize the vessel from your duly elected captain, and, for worse, being so weak as to fail in your quest. Captain Longbeard, a mighty Goliath in strength and arms, banished you and your co-conspirators onto a small sandy beach off the coast, miles from the mainland, to bake in the sun and die of thirst. The only safe refuge in the beating cruel sun are the occasional drenches of rain that come in gusts and threaten to drag you out to sea. A bottle washes up upon the shore, as if a gift of Providence. Inside is a sending stone with an offer. Join my organization, follow my orders, and you shall be set free of your burdens. Prophecy is at hand, and follow the mark into the sand. The kobolds, the dwarf, and many halflings look upon the leaders of their now disheveled outcast crew, and in a moment of desperation ring true their answer. A red X appears upon the sand, and thus you find a bright mirror capable of relaying help. Several hours of attempts go unanswered until a telltale white sail stops the horizon like a mother hen or a bird of prey. For the colors flying upon the ship appear to belong to the Sea Reavers, legendary both in their effectiveness and in their brutality as pirate hunters. All right, there's your ship coming in.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I just saw
Can we
Deo.
get
That is
that
the most
copy pasta?
precious image ever.
Right. I
Great.
thought, listen, I thought they should be very prepared for what they're about to see.
So cute.
Yeah.
Right. I'm so cute.
You are incredibly cute. We already knew that though. I like Flint too.
I feel like I've seen the art for Winry somewhere.
I literally just looked it up like
Okay.
2 minutes ago.
Okay. Well, I mean like whoever they base the person on. I feel like I've seen them.
Hmm.
Can we get that intro copy pasta, please?
You're killing me here. Yeah, sure, I got you.
I need to see the words with my own eyes since I have this newspaper in front of me.
My
Yeah.
words exist.
I was off push to talk, so I was trying to not breathe too loud through that word soup.
Soup.
All right, so there's a ship coming in. Yeah. Flint would definitely be on top of Dio's hat. Deo's hat.
Deo is actually not there.
Oh.
You have not met Deo yet.
So can we see any specific markings or
been lied
anything on the ship that's actually coming in?
Yeah, it's the flag of Sea Beavers. They are well known as very efficient pirate hunters.
Yeah. Be a good idea not
Okay,
to
well.
stay here for too long.
In that case, who all is actually here?
Yes, great answer.
Everyone
Since
but Deo.
apparently we are missing.
Oh.
As well
Very
as
important for
there's
me.
probably a half dozen halflings, a dwarf. There was supposed to be a gnome, but he disappeared, and some kobolds.
Hmm. Okay.
And we have no ship, no cannons.
Nope, no ship.
Yeah, you're marooned.
All right.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
that's in character. Like we have no ship, no cannons, and we've got an enemy riding up on us.
Well.
This is not covered in your insurance plan, by the way, guys.
Oh, great.
Ben will out of his coat pocket will pull out a kind of silver small like wallet sized container, open it up, take out a cigarette and using like the mirror as its like shining a light elsewhere, use it to light up his cigarette, take a drag. Well, I don't suppose any one of us has any plans, so we'll have to make for the next best thing.
Roll performance.
I don't have my dice out. Hang on. I don't even know what my performance is. Well, it's a 12 plus something. And that something happens to be a 3. So that's a 15.
I expect you to say 0.
Hey, I have a 17 in my charisma. Okay. I'm slightly charismatic, not as much as the captain.
The kobolds and the halflings are inspired. Everyone gains inspiration.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
I could add on to the performance with some music in the background. like,
all the halflings and the kobolds pull out like all the knickknacks, the like boards with nails, anything they could find that's kind of a weapon because they got disarmed. And they're like, let's take him, let's kill him.
oh shit. Oh,
He looks
I
at the
mean, I'm
captain.
down for
Can we
this.
board him, man?
Captain.
Do it.
Captain.
Do your best.
All right. Then I will get out my rapier.
Ben will say, well, we've been given the order then. All right, now here's how we're gonna go about. And he's gonna turn over to the dwarf. This is the merchant dwarf from before, right? Or is this another one?
No, this is a dwarf that was part of your crew.
Okay, never mind. So the ship that is currently on the map isn't actually there,
Yeah,
right?
it is actually it's a wrecked ship. You've been using it as what little shelter you have.
Okay.
In
So
fact,
we pretty much.
sorry to interrupt. I
Continue.
apologize. In fact, you guys may choose to roll an investigation, see if you find anything of use on the ship. Continue.
Oh,
That's
Go
what I
ahead,
was going
what
to
you're
ask
saying.
next. I was gonna ask if there was so I guess we only have what's on our persons for us instead of what's on the ship then. My investigation happens to be a 17.
I got a 15.
I got a 1.
Uh-oh.
A grain of sand got into your eye, and now you're looking very angrily at a bird that dropped it.
no. Dang it. Take that out. I'm the only one. I'm mine. No.
All right.
So what did the 17 get?
You see, there's and near the bottom of the decrepit ship, there's actually a bit of sand that seems to be sunken down.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call the dwarf over. I've already forgotten your name.
We dwarves don't have names.
I could have sworn we gave you names.
Well, I lost my name tag. He points at his now bare neck where his collar used to be.
Well, I guess we'll talk about that on another day. For now, I need you to go ahead and dig out this rubble.
Yeah. He whistles over to the kobolds. I'm not doing it. Kobolds come on over. They look at each other. We're not doing that. They holler over for the halflings.
No, Ben is looking at this dwarf and like, you're gonna dig it up.
He looks at his very delicate nails. I don't know about that, Chief.
Delicate. Oh my goodness.
I hand him a shovel. Who said anything about you using your hands?
Well, I suppose I could always do this. He molds earth.
What's under the rubble?
It's actually a component for the spell, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Druid Main. Yes, I am aware of that.
There is a there's buried. There's a half sunken cannon, and there is a chest.
Ooh, cannon, you say?
Yes.
Chest, you say?
Chest.
Ben is going to point it out to Naf and just say, Captain, we seem to have found some buried treasure over here.
Now, normally, I'd be straight after that. But right now, with them on the horizon, well. You think we
Now,
can throw some
Captain,
coins at them?
Probably not.
I'm
But
not.
considering this is an emergency situation, I am authorized to make someone large enough to carry the cannon.
I was mostly trying to get at. I need you to get the treasure chest up and out. I'm not. I can't get it out.
The halflings are already in the corner tinkering with it.
God,
They look up.
I think in that
You-
Knife just gives him this kind of smile that's like her eyes are closed, her teeth are completely like shown, like her little dimples are shown. She just, no, you could have just asked that straight up. With that, she's just gonna book it towards that treasure chest.
Ben taking another drag from a cigarette. You already know I can't pick stuff like this up. This is
I'm gonna look around for the. See
And you
if I
just
can
hear
find
Knife.
any cannonballs or anything to go with the cannon. Because gotta have artillery.
Just like to imagine you hear Knife in the distance. Just now, whose fault is that? I told you need to start lifting some more.
okay. So can't first. Let's worry about the
Yeah,
cannonballs. Then I'll
cannons.
reply to that.
Yeah.
Are they in the chest?
No.
Oh.
The kobolds are currently digging up the cannon, and they look at you like cannonball, and kind of like tilt their head. They look at each other.
Oh gosh, burning.
Now that you say that,
I mean, they're not wrong.
how
One decides to climb into the cannon.
how tight can you roll up?
They nod.
All right. Well, we got one part of the plan in gears. As for the other part, he'll look over to Knife and say, "You already know I've been trying to do my best with these dumbbells you gave me, but they're already too heavy for me."
By the way, I have the names for the 5 halflings, courtesy of ChatGPT, because fuck
Can one of them be dumbbell?
if you want.
I'm sorry, Ul, what did you say?
Dumbbell.
I said one of the halflings' names has to be dumbbell.
Oh, 100% it needs to be dumbbell because we need him to lift the dumbbells.
Exactly. Starting off with 30-pound dumbbells, I'm supposed to curl like I'm some Superman.
Stop being mean.
Sorry. um, but I think just with that, Knife just. No, you could have just been lifting him, honey.
Hold on, Hannah. Can you figure out what's going on with the echo, please?
Me?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you need to do for that. Because Neca's gonna drive me crazy. I'll tell you that. All right. Sorry. Go ahead, Natalia.
It's fine.
Oh no. I think the echo would work in my favor because then I'd be able to hear it once my internet comes back.
Oh God.
Never disconnect.
All right. So five halflings. They pull out a large pouch that has like a symbol of gunpowder. And they throw it at the kobolds, and then they begin to pour it inside the cannon. You understand, even from a glance, this is not the appropriate procedure to light a cannon.
No, it is. They're gonna need some padding.
They're really gonna need some padding.
They have clothes.
That's
I
not
don't-
enough.
I don't think the clothes will stop anything.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's how that works, guys. I think you're just gonna waste it.
They pluck some spare rat tail and start using it as a fuse.
All right, hold up now. We ain't ready to fire it just yet.
They look up at you with this when it's slightly smoking.
I take the fuse out.
Oh my
They're
god.
now very disappointed.
You're still underneath the ship. We need to get it outside first, or else you're just gonna come plumb smack through the wood.
Dwarf kicks the side, and the wall goes down.
Let's
I
Problem
mean,
go.
solved.
that was effective.
He
If nothing else.
How much would you think
Ben,
this cannon actually weighs?
A lot.
Like
no,
in pounds, how much would the cannon weigh?
probably a
A
couple of
lot.
hundred.
Like probably a couple tons.
Okay.
How heavy is a ship's can?
I would say considering the age and
8,000 pounds.
oh boy, 4 tons.
The kobolds are currently flexing. They are
I mean,
himbos.
if we all push it
Oh,
together,
okay.
it could work.
My bad. Those are field cannons, the ones that are on wheels.
You know,
The
this would be a
common
30-pounder.
sizes were 42 all the way down to 6 pounds.
Oh,
Considering this is a shipboard, probably an aft cannon, it would probably be a 30-pounder.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
means
so
it
it's
shoots
honestly-
30-pound balls, not that the cannon itself weighs 30 pounds.
How much does a kobold weigh? Out of curiosity. No reason.
Right around 30 pounds.
Okay, so a 6 pound brass cannon typically weighed 1,200 pounds. And those shot 6 pound balls. So,
Yeah,
how
so
heavy can this cannon shoot?
it's 2 tons. I would say it's probably a 30-pounder and it would weigh 2 tons. Or, no, 3 tons, sorry.
Good thing we got the captain en route.
The ship is approaching.
Oh
oh
god.
boy.
Where Knife's at, like getting the chest, can like she just pull it out?
Halfling's already in the corner. It's fucking with the lock.
Can Knife try to break the lock?
Break it.
Can Knife try to break the lock, Theo?
Break it.
Roll strength.
All right. Through the hole.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration. I think you said we had.
Correct.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, it's so much better. 15.
You use what you call the fancy lockpick, aka your sword. You stab that bitch right in the lock and you twist.
Hell yeah, does it
And
come
it
open?
breaks.
So I think she just like throws the lid open and she just, hey Bean!
You look up. I just realized you said Ben instead of hey bean.
See that was authentic.
So everyone looks over at Ben and he has a spyglass out trying to figure out how to aim this cannon to get it onto the ship, and he just looks over, what you need?
So she just reaches in. Is it gold in there?
There is gold coins, and there's also a couple of pouches, and there is a leather sealed tube.
All right, so she just grabs the pouches and a handful of gold, like a pouch and a handful of gold coins, and like holds it up, and she just, now we struck it rich, honey. Come on.
Well, that's nice, but we need to be able to get back to land before we can use it.
Well, there might be something in here you find useful instead of
there-
staring into the distance.
There's an inscription on the lid, by the way, on the inside.
What's the inscription say? She can read children's book, I think, with her intelligence level. Is it children's writing?
It's the African Queen, aka it's a slaving ship.
Oh no.
Oh.
No. Well, good thing it's the wrecked ship.
Yep.
Just out of curiosity, how how famous were we as pirates?
Fairly, the part of the crew you're a part of was pretty well known.
Okay, so there's a chance they know us, even if we act like we're not them.
Yeah, probably.
Hey Theo, what's in the pouches?
They're also pirate hunters. They
So
don't
they're probably more
like
wary.
slavers.
Got
Yeah,
it.
but slavers, pirates, there's a difference. One is a merchant, the other steals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
they're still, but
One's
neither
a
of them are
thief,
good
another's a
people.
slaver.
Yeah, neither of them are good people.
So
Okay, I
Um,
was just trying to make
hey,
a point.
hey, if she's like ripping open the pouches, is there anything good in the pouches?
There's a couple of field rations that are clearly been confused because it's chocolate gold.
oh my god.
Nice.
So you just see knife. She takes just a second. She shoves like some of it in her mouth, like wrapping it all, and then continues on. What is in
But
the sealed leather tube?
by the way, I like to think the way you find this out is you bite the coin for authenticity, and then it tastes strangely amazing.
Oh, 100%. Later on, someone's gonna have to stop her from biting a real coin and
Oh, yeah.
trying to eat it. But for right now, what's in the sealed leather tube?
I have a feeling that Knife's jaw strength is enough to be able to eat gold anyway.
Oh,
Probably.
100%. Oh, 100%. She's very buff. But what's in
Um,
that leather tube?
it will take a couple minutes for you to actually open it.
Mhm.
It's pretty delicate, but from what you could see in there from the transparent stopper, is it has rolled up important looking documents.
Okay, so I think knife does a little shake to like get the paper like unrolled a little bit and looks at it, looks towards Ben, looks towards Flint, and then just books it towards Ben.
So
Well,
as you look at Flint, he is currently with a rope tied around the cannon, organizing the dwarves and the kobolds, and he is helping drag the cannon.
The cannon is
I'm also helping
I
is
like
Canon.
the cannon has
I,
been aimed.
Yep.
You're just like holding it in an awkward position.
Flint has a
Can't
500-pound lift and drag strength.
I love that
Oh
for
my god.
him. I like to
and he's
imagine
a
that's the only
fairy?
reason Knife did not book it over to him is he looked busy, even though she's
Yeah.
like, he does documents.
Okay, so question. Whenever this thing is fired, I am currently of the musketeer class. So when dealing damage with anything using a round associated with blunderbusses, muskets, and flintlocks, I get to deal an extra point per damage of dice rolled.
Nice.
Does that count in this situation?
Yes.
Okay. Another thing I'm going to do is whenever it's fired, this is just for future proofing, but whenever it's fired, I want to use one of my risk die. A steady aim. As a bonus action, I can expend one risk die and double the firing range.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So
Hey,
Just for future reference.
that she hands you the paper, right? Bean.
Oh, 100%. Here's the thing: is I think like he's looking through the spyglass and he just feels her grab his arm and just, hey, Bean.
What is it now? I'm in the middle of something, honey.
Well, here's the thing, and she just like shoves the paper in his face and she just, you know my little problem. I fucking completely lost the accent.
He'll
Uh,
he'll look down, collapse the spyglass, and just take it from you and readjust his glasses. Starts trying to read it, and he'll read it out loud for her to hear.
You'll read it first, and you'll see his eyes go down the page, and his jaw drop. I send it to you.
Mm.
So she just kind of reaches up and just like snaps her fingers in his face just a little bit. And she just,
You hear a sizzling sound.
oh.
ooh.
It's
Uh,
like,
Wait, okay,
alright.
is it coming from the paper?
It's coming from the cannon because the kobold just ignited the fuse.
nope. I haven't chalked it yet. Don't do that.
Boom.
Son of a bitch, dumbbell.
Oh no.
She just fucking reaches up, grabs the Bean by the neck, and just fucking tries to yank him down with her.
You see this 9-inch fairy dive out of the way as the cannon goes rolling backwards from
and-
the shot.
In that case, it's more of a son of a bitch, dumbbell.
All right, roll the hit, Ool.
Let's go. All right. I'm going. Can I just use my plus to hit if it was like a musket?
Correct.
Cool. This is a +9. And I'm gonna. That's a natural 20. I was going to say I used my
Holy
inspiration, but that's a natural 20.
shit!
Good thing
Oh,
I rolled
wait.
my metal dice.
Oh, God.
Heck yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking. That could be a problem. Let me roll severity.
That kobold is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time.
This was
Oh.
less of a musket and more of a blunderbuss shot. Which, for anyone not typically associated with Renaissance weapons, a blunderbuss is the ancient equivalent of a shotgun.
More like a punt gun, but yeah.
The more you
What
know.
was the damage?
Okay, so for a musket, it is 2d6 plus 1 point for every dice rolled for damage.
Oh, I'm saying how much damage did you do?
Oh, I didn't roll that. Hold on.
Yeah, I need you to roll that.
So that is
Oh
3, 5, 8.
my
8 plus
God.
4 is currently 12, and I rolled a total of 4 dice, so that's an extra 4, so that's 16 damage.
Nice.
I have a question. Well, is low good or bad?
Oh, you know the answer to that.
What's the answer, Ul?
Low is good.
I rolled a
Obvious.
97, Ul.
Oh
I
no.
hate you for
Oh
a fact.
no.
I take it back. Can I use my inspiration die to get a reroll on that?
Oh my.
No.
Well, y'all,
Can
time to
can I
reroll.
use my inspiration to answer the question again?
um, the kobold lands, and it hits the ship as it turns slightly right, and it knocks the ship in shallow waters onto a reef.
Oh no.
And the
Oh
kobold
no.
gets stuck into the lower rear, what appears to be a cargo hold, and a streak of
Oh.
fire.
Oh no.
So we're setting
Oh,
it
no.
ablaze.
That
You
that
see
will
one
send our way
explosion,
outta here.
and it's like it echoes from across the universe. Another explosion, and you look around. The rear part of the ship is on fire.
Oh god.
As the camera pans back for our reactions, it's Ben choking out Dumbbell. You stupid son of a bitch! Look at what you did. Looks over at the
Dumbbell.
fire.
Here's the
And
thing,
there's just a fairy sitting on a cannonball, like hands down at his sides, eyes wide open, just mouth agape.
yeah, I think with that knife just cups like her hands around her mouth and she just, you idiots, put it out.
The kobolds are currently
The
loading more
cigarette falls
powder.
from Ben's mouth.
No, dude, you're just gonna hit the. We gotta
No,
move the
hang on,
cannon
I got.
back.
It's like knife, pull it up.
Okay, knife.
And
it,
we're
knife will
gonna
just fucking grab it.
We're gonna change the direction so that way the kobold lands on the ship, not in it.
Flint's gonna help
An
pull the
offensive
cannon back
boarding
into
action.
position.
I stuff Dumbbell into the cannon and just say, "This is your chance at redemption, boy. Put it out."
Yeah. By the way, they are completely nonverbal.
Probably from all the choking that Ben has done over
Probably
the.
from all the concussive blasts.
All right,
They were, of
I'm
course,
gonna
your
roll.
weaponry of choice.
Okay,
Oh.
14 plus 9. That's a. I'm blanking. 23.
That hits.
Okay. Do I need to roll damage?
All right.
Because
Well,
if I do, that's a 6 points of damage.
I have a question for you, Will.
Ah,
Is low good or
we're
bad?
doing it again.
It can't be
Alright.
bad 2 times in a row.
Okay, I also have water vehicle proficiency, but I give
Do-
this option
we
to
all?
everyone to choose.
I feel like low
What's
is
the
good this
option?
time.
I just have vehicle, I think. I don't know if it's land or not.
I can barely hear you, Hannah.
All right.
Yeah, I've maxed her volume out.
Sorry, that's my fault.
So
Okay.
what is the option?
Is low good or bad?
I think good.
Yeah, stick with it.
Stick
All
with
right,
it. It can't be bad 2 times in
Lowe's.
a row.
Low is good has never failed me when it mattered.
The camera pans to the kobold who's on
Yeah.
fire, setting the entire ship on fire.
That one wasn't a named kobold. He didn't matter.
None of them have names.
Oh god, we gotta name him.
Yeah,
Wait,
those are
I
the name.
stuffed
Those are the names
dumbbell
for
into
the
it.
for the halflings, by the way.
I just launched the halfling.
Yeah.
Okay, well, low is good. Something tells me we're gonna need to find another person to carry our dumbbells.
Eh,
Okay, it's fine. It's
It
fine.
is
You
a
know,
he goes flying. It is a beautiful arc of novel engineering. He lands with his ass on the deck in front of a bunch of guards.
Nice. Okay.
I can't.
you just hear Knife just get him, dumbbell.
It's like, all right, everyone, calm down. Dumbbell's a smooth talker. Okay, he'll take care of it. As we hear a gunshot in the distance.
I
Oh God.
think Bean just. I think Knife
Ow.
just has a hold of Bean's sleeve again and just. Hey Bean, you
By the
think you
way,
could shoot me?
so there's another minor explosion in the back of the ship. It kind of puts it at a slight angle, and you see in the distance him roll behind a man, take out a knife, cut his fucking leg, grab his
Oh.
pistol, take the captain, and put the pistol to his head.
Dumbbell is
I
MVP.
rolled I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
He now has the captain hostage.
It was a good thing to have dumbbell carry all of those dumbbells. And he's the
Yeah,
one
he's
that's been
tough.
working out.
Yeah,
He's
he
a tough
whistles for you to
son of
come. He whistles for you to board the ship.
All right.
We don't have a long ship, so I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to carry somebody.
Or
Dumble's yelling, "All right, we're all good here. We're all calm."
out of character, can Flint shrink Knife
Yes, and I
Okay,
can
put her
carry
in the
her.
cannon?
Okay, wait, yes.
I can do either or. Do you want me to carry one of you, or do you want to shoot somebody out of the cannon?
I think shooting
So-
Knife would be funny. However, Ben will not
That's
like
the
it.
captain.
Yeah,
That's
here's the
captain.
thing.
I don't think so.
Here's the thing: is Knife is like vibrating at the idea of going through that cannon, and I feel like Ben has like a hold of like the back of her shirt, and it's just like no, no,
I
no, no.
suppose.
By the way, do you know the
Literally,
meme where? Do you know the meme of that Japanese show where the guy doesn't have half his clothes?
Yeah.
Oh my
That
god.
is currently the halfling. His other half of clothes have burned. He barely somehow survived. Like the kobolds could do it because of how they're built. If you go in there, you're gonna have a bad time.
nah, Knife is built different. Have you seen her stats?
Yeah, here's the thing: she's real strong, but God, she's stupid.
What
Okay.
you know, what can you say? The halfling swinging his weight around,
All right.
swinging his.
She's- Okay, if he's not going to let her in the cannon, at the very least, Flint can shrink her
Okay.
down, just take her over.
I can shrink you
I-
down and carry you.
I honestly don't think Ben can stop you. Because it would just be him holding onto the back of your shirt and you're just dragging him around. He has a. Let me remind the party, he has a strength of 6.
Versus a 19.
And Flint has a 15.
Yeah. So I think Knife just, hey Flint,
Gotcha. And I will just tap you on the foot, and you become a small creature.
cool. You should see Knife just like I feel like that does give Ben like a little bit of an advantage because he can pick her up now. But her feet are kicking. She's just put me in the cannon.
This is
Opposite.
Ant-Man scene right here where you just punch the hell out of someone and they go flying because of how mass works.
You are halved.
She's
Your
vibrating.
size is halved.
So she
So
goes
you
from
don't-
like 6'2" to like
3'2". It would be
Yeah.
halved.
She
So
goes
yeah.
to the size of a halfling, and now they seem more
Yeah.
interested.
her feet are kicking. She's ready to go. Somebody put her in the cannon.
All right, I'll roll the hit.
Oh god.
Y'all are lucky. I don't have an emotional attachment to this character, so I can be
Okay.
chaotic as
This
hell.
is-
just imagine Natalia going in the cannon. Wait, what? What's going on?
If I had no emotional attachment to Natalia, that would happen.
Okay, that's 18 to hit with 4
Oh
points
god.
of damage total.
Okay, so that's 4 damage total?
Yes. 6.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't add the 2. 6 damage
Okay.
total.
Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that hits because her armor class is exactly 18.
It's the boat. You're hitting the boat.
Okay.
Oh, I'm hitting the boat.
I'm assuming she's
Hit the boat.
also taking this damage.
I just
Alright.
also
Yeah,
assumed you would take
probably.
the damage.
You know the question I'm about to ask, guys. Is low good or bad?
Okay, well this is Knife's life on the line, so she should choose.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my own dice really fast. If it's okay, even was high, so low.
Is low good or bad?
Low is good.
Okay.
He rolled a 99.
We're keeping the gamba.
I rolled a 100.
No!
I called that shit. You're gonna go straight into the brig with the kobold. We're not gonna be able to leave this island.
a
That
beautiful
kobold's name
arc.
is Smokey from now on,
And
by the way.
you go to the you're about to land. You're about to do it, and you swing right past the mast, and you go into the water.
You just hear a knife just fuck.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you're a Psi Knight. Can't you like do some funky things where you can like put yourself onto the boat as you pass it?
Wait. Reading my stuff again. Give me 1 second. Protective field.
You can.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, because Psi Knight is basically the
Eldritch
Wizards
Knight.
of the Coast version. No, Psi Knight
Oh.
is the Wizards of the Coast version of the Mystic, which is what
Oh.
Varula plays.
Okay. Cool. So you just hear her, oh fuck, and she like lifts her hand and uses telekinetic movement. So she can move up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space she can see. How high in the air is she right now?
You're about 15 feet from the ground at a high velocity.
Okay, cool. Can she just like telekinetic movement herself and she just appears? Cause like,
Okay.
like on the deck.
All right, hold on. I need
I
to.
imagine.
We'll just float up.
Hey, Theo, this is so important to me. Is there like, like those masks that they have like the crow's nest in?
Yeah.
Can she appear in the crow's nest?
I was going to say, I imagine this being something like she uses her psychic powers to like grapple onto the mast and she just swings herself around it to get to her point. I have a feeling this is not going to end well.
She just teleports into the crow's nest. Flint just looks at Ben. All right, you ready to go?
Oh, it's about 20 to
No.
30 feet a mast.
She's
So
gonna.
I can see you doing it.
Because as far as
She's
I understand what it is this just like it's just you appear. So I assume she would lose her velocity is my logic
I
here.
have a feeling you're not. And that's gonna be the funny part.
As far as I understand, it's just you appear.
It's like short range teleport or Misty Step.
You preserve your momentum.
Oh,
Oh.
ouch.
Ouch.
You're going to go over the edge of the crow's nest.
Roll performance.
Well, you're gonna slow down a little bit.
Oh god. No!
Oh.
You give me the
Oh,
inspiration.
well, okay. Sorry, I need you to roll acrobatics and then performance. I haven't seen you
Okay.
roll. Or athletics, your choice.
Okay, well we're definitely gonna do athletics. So that's 27 for athletics.
Jeez.
Woohoo.
And then do I
Okay,
need
roll
to re-roll
performance with advantage.
Okay. So first one's an 18. Second one is a dirty 20.
Okay, so here's what happens, and I'll give you a flyby here in a second. Give me a second while I
So is she.
Listen, she may not be smart, but goddamn, she's cool.
You just look back over at Ben. Somehow another cigarette got into his mouth, lit itself, and falls from his mouth again as he goes, by God, she did it.
I like to imagine when she disappeared, it definitely was just like a little blip of like red energy and just faded into
Winry,
like a mist.
Winry just kind of golf claps.
I just love that it was the oh fuck, and then she just disappeared.
All right, I'm currently placing like
Oh,
the
I
the
forgot we had
models for the
Hailspire.
guards and whatnot.
Woohoo.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh.
Ben immediately turning over to Flint. I'm getting in that thing.
Well, no, I was figuring I can carry one of you. I only got one more enlarge in me today. Enlarge reduce.
He'll
Mhm.
look over to Winry and be like, I mean, I got a rifle.
All right.
I'm not going. I'm not going
So,
in that case.
who all is familiar with gymnastics?
Oh, I used to take
Yeah.
I
gymnastics
am.
lessons.
Yeah, so
I
you
also
do the
used to take
forward
Very
gymnastics.
interested.
somersault, and you do like a fucking like a flipping motion in the air, and you even do like a twirl, and you land behind one of the guards.
Oh
Nice.
hell yeah!
All right, now roll for coolness.
Oh god, what? How do I roll for coolness? Is it just a
D20.
regular flat? Oh god, please! This is the only roll in my entire life I wanted to roll. No,
Oh, no.
a 7. Can I get advantage because she disappeared and reappeared?
Fine.
Thank you. Cool.
It's a 2.
Oh, 19.
Very cool.
Heck
See
yeah.
now that would have been a dirty 20 if you happened to be smoking a cigarette.
Okay, it would have
Oh my
been.
gosh.
So I think all this card here is just, hey Bean, you gotta try it.
Okay, so first thing you need to do is get all you guys' unit selected.
Yep.
Um,
I need
My
to
unit
be.
is not. I have no unit.
I know.
Hey,
I need
I
to.
am a eunuch.
I need to get you guys' model selected. Let's go down the line.
And
Well, what
I
are
need
you
to.
exactly?
I am an old man. Okay, I'm not an old man. I am an older man.
human.
Yes. Who is
I'm
a
not seeing the
gunslinger.
map.
Okay, a gunslinger.
Oh my. What the hell do they have on the front of their ship?
An electric Gatling cannon.
Literally salivating at the chance to fire that.
Oh my
Yes.
god. I just love that our stupid decisions are paying off for once. They
Just,
don't ever
yeah.
pay off in Hidden Heavens, but they pay off here.
what do they need? Real
They
quick?
have.
I am not a giant fat man.
It's
What?
the closest thing you got, man.
You
The
don't have
basic
to give
human?
me a gun.
Just
give
give
me
him a basic human. Like a ranger would work. Human ranger.
All right, here
I
you
mean,
go.
you have my art. You have my art.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
I guess I'll take it. Can't afford to be picky.
By the
For
way,
some
after
reason,
this,
I am.
I swear to God, if you guys disappear before we do the fucking hero port shit, I'm gonna be pissed.
I have
No.
to get up at 5 in the morning, Theo.
I also have to get up very early.
My son's on spring break, so I don't actually have to get up until next week.
Ooh.
All right, Flint, what are you? You're a fairy, right?
Fairy. Yep.
Okay.
For some reason, I have decided to come to Hidden Heavens from Fallout.
Nice.
Oh my,
Sure,
I'm not.
that'll
You're
work.
not gonna give me. You're not gonna stop giving me shit for that, are you?
What?
All right, this is fine. Here you go.
What?
What?
I'm
I was
confused.
making a
I
joke.
can't see the board.
I'm working on it.
But I
You're
also
not
like
added
that.
yet.
I
That
did too. That's why I
actually
did it.
is. That actually is very close to what Ben actually looks like. However, he's white hair, but not blonde.
It's yeah.
It's why it's blonde from stress.
Oh yeah,
Blonde
most of that
from
stuff
it's
is
the
nice.
sand.
Is nice.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's all the sand.
Yeah, there'll be extra stress on Ben when he realizes that Flint can body those 30-pound weights.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, he's honestly he doesn't care. He's too old for that.
Here you go. How about that? How's that look?
I'm fine with it. It's probably the only fairy in there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to. I might just invest and buy more of the pre-built packs from Hero Forge. They have a lot more lately, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So down the line, we can just pick a dog later. Hannah, what are you exactly?
Mhm.
You're like an elf, right?
Bard. Yeah, elf.
An
Elf.
elf
Elf.
bard.
Elf bard.
Perfect.
I wish I could see it.
I got
Double
you.
click on your name, yeah.
You see it now?
No, I need to. I'm waiting on you.
Oh, well, you never
To
Oh,
summoned.
look at
she's
the
not
different.
even on the
I
She
board.
might
was,
have.
and then I accidentally
Oh, you
went
backed
back.
out. So if
Yeah.
you hit space and click on the little planet on the top left, you can go to the board we're on.
Okay.
Build a seat.
Everybody
Space.
knows. I'm not sure which.
Board.
All right, now.
Yeah.
There we
So
are.
Song
Okay.
is a big old,
Song.
sorry, fucking
Knife.
knife's a big old knifey boy.
She's a human fighter.
By the way, instead of this being Shanks, this is definitely Big Mom energy.
Big mom energy.
Getting shot out of a cannon, I think that's leaning a little more on Luffy.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. But
Yeah,
have you
very well.
seen Big Mom in her prime?
Okay, yeah, fair.
Whoa.
To be fair though, at least Knife, she doesn't eat people.
Okay, that's disturbing.
Yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's not put a keyword on that one. If she starts eating people, we got problems.
Oh,
Right.
cannibalism.
There we go. That's the closest thing we're gonna get, right? What do you
I don't
think?
even see where. I don't even see me in the list.
Yeah, I don't. I see it, but I don't.
Is it all over here?
Actually, this is probably more appropriate. When I think about it. Crazy
You're
woman with a fucking axe.
Love that.
Or sorry, a hammer, I guess.
Love
Oh, over
that.
here.
So I don't know if it's universal, but your player counter might be in the top left corner of Tailspire.
Yeah, they're normally in the top left, but all I see is Theo. Well, Dwarf Paladin. Okay, that's that popped up. There's that. Cool, cool, cool. It just popped up.
Yeah, double click it.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, that works.
Oh, it's knife. I was about to name you sword, then blade.
I guess Blade would have been fitting, but nah, she's Knife.
Yeah.
Don't ask
Okay,
questions.
but like.
All right. So who's in favor of naming the kobold that set the ship on fire Smokey?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it says smoky.
All right, you gotta write these down. I'm not keeping track.
Okay.
Okay, y'all. Somebody make a somebody like put in one of the channels. I don't know. Take the Curse of Strahd temporarily and just keep a updated crew
Bookkeeping.
member list.
Nah.
Yeah.
I got it.
I got you. I created a crew channel.
Oh
Bottom.
shit. Okay.
Cool. I was
let me
about to
delete
do
this.
that.
There you go.
Oh, looks temporarily deafened.
It's all good.
Yeah, he said he'll be right back.
I did not hear that.
Gotcha.
He typed it.
Yep.
I was looking at the channel thing, not the yeah.
But either way, yes, I would like to be carried.
Okay. Yeah, I can shrink you and carry you over.
Yeah.
Technically, I don't have to shrink you,
Nope.
but there's
You don't have to
aerodynamics
shrink
and all that. No, I can carry 500 pounds,
So
but
you-
there's an aerodynamic issue, so I still have to
Oh,
shrink
gotcha.
convenience. Yeah.
Okay.
um
I'm 5'5",
hey,
so that would be like 2'5",
Something like that. Yeah.
something.
hey y'all.
Yes.
Knife has an ability based off her intelligence modifier.
Oh no.
It's
What
called
is
Psionic
it?
Strike. Psionic Strike. You can propel weapons with psionic force on each of your turns immediately after you hit a target within 30 feet of you with an attack and deal damage to it within a weapon. You can expend one psionic energy die, rolling it and dealing force damage to the target equal to the number rolled plus your intelligence modifier. Her
So you
intelligence
do negative
modifier is
damage.
yeah, she could in theory just heal somebody like 3 points at least.
Mm, mm.
Who
What
is
have I
willing
I
missed?
mean,
to
my
smack them to see if you get healed? Is the real question here.
But yeah, I will drop my enlarge on knife and use my once a day in reduce on Winry and carry her over.
All right. So, um, as knife lands, the gnome still has a hold on the captain, and the captain's trying to resist. And he's like, "All right, laddies, relax. It's gonna be all right. Everyone just put down your guns, and everything's gonna be okay. Otherwise, the missus here," and he puts a gun to her ear, "is gonna get it."
Now, I'd recommend you
Really?
listen to him.
Um.
Um,
So this
here
is
we go.
gonna be a point where we roll initiative.
Let's
Oh.
go!
All
I
right,
will
don't
as
roll it
soon as I
yet.
can.
Wait
Too
until I
late.
pull up the right thing.
Okay.
So how is Benny getting over here?
Do I need to? I
He
have a
said he's
gun.
just gonna snipe.
Oh, yeah,
I
no, that's valid.
have a very special thing to this world called a musket,
Oh my god.
and it has 320 feet of range. And would you look at that? I don't hit 320 feet until about here.
Do we have to roll initiative in the D&D Beyond, or would?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to remember where the hell I put the.
Okay.
Oh, I named it heist. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
Where are you
Here.
wanting to be dropped off at, Winry?
Hannah, add your character to this.
Okay. Doo-doo. Um,
You can join with an existing character. So.
just a heads up, the my strength and other in the oh my gosh, what is it? Dex is it says 19 instead of 20, like it's supposed to.
Yeah, you have to add that in with the manual modifier while you're adding it in. I
Well, you
had
can take
trouble
care of that
because I've
after the
got
game.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So just make sure it works for you, whatever you do, and
Okay.
yeah.
Why is this earbud at low battery already? Okay.
Oh my god. Well, did you see? Is Wool back?
Wool is
I
back, I
am.
think.
Did you see the cannons on the back of the ship?
I did
Cannons
not.
on the back?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Is it considered in bad form to grab your enemy's cannon and shoot their ship?
Only if you don't want to drive the ship out of here, because it's our only technical escape route at the moment.
Valid, valid.
It's already on fire.
Yes.
Yes, yes, it is, and it's missing a significant portion of its hull.
It's fine. We probably have a carpenter. They can probably fix it. It'll go great for us.
Guess who has carpenter skills?
Woohoo!
Ooh.
I think. I do. This time I check.
But yeah, I've got navigator's tools and water vehicles
There we go.
proficiency.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm also the doctor
Yeah, listen, we all have to work
And
extra
the
hard. The
insurance
kobolds
agent.
and the dwarves can't
and
talk.
the insurance agent.
Oh no. It's okay. You'll be alright.
Yeah.
It's great. I love this for all of us.
Yes.
The only thing I don't do is nutrition planning.
Oh god damn it.
Ugh.
He looks over, Knife has like 2 fistfuls of chocolate. That's all she's eaten all day for the last 3 days.
He just shakes his head and at least eat something better than that later.
Wait till he finds
Well,
out
here
she ate gold. Just you wait.
She
he
just ate
has
straight up
no
gold.
surprise of that. Knife would just see him carrying Winry by the armpits as she's about the size of a gnome right now.
Oh, I fucking love
Yeah.
that. Hell yeah.
Tiny, tiny. I'm about to bite some ankles.
Oh, you'll turn back immediately because I'm gonna drop it as soon as you hit the ground.
Oh, okay.
It's a concentration spell.
Ooh,
I
you.
will forewarn you, this is a very hard fight.
Okay.
rude.
That being
Alright,
said, there are already things in place that will make it easier for you later. So,
let's
not
go.
completely hopeless, I'll say. Alright,
That's
you know the
pretty
beautiful words, roll
Oh,
initiative.
Oh,
yes.
hell yeah.
Oh my
Woo.
fucking god.
Woohoo!
Ooh, 15.
I rolled a 21 for all the guards.
Oh man,
I
Oh
I
rolled.
got an
no.
18.
rude.
What did I roll?
Oh, I need
Did
to
I
add the
roll?
gnome.
Mhm.
Nice. 16
Oh, okay.
plus
Well, it's not that bad.
2. 18.
15, 16, 18, 20.
I got my inspiration from my
Let
cat.
me. Okay, keep track of your initiatives. I gotta edit this.
15, 16, 18, 20.
I'll just put it in crew.
Boop, boop. Now what about all the other kobolds?
Well, I have my movement.
You
Not
have
gonna
your
be easy.
yeah.
Anyway, that was not a good spot. He wants to be held like a baby.
Everybody always wants to see the baby.
Mhm.
All right.
Everybody wants to be the
What was your
baby
guys'
again.
initiatives?
Okay, Bean got 20. Flint got 18. Wenry got 16 and Knife got 15.
18.
Okay.
It's 18.
Let me
We put
roll
it
the
if it helps.
initiatives because I don't remember what the fuck
Mm.
I had.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
You definitely did not get a 21.
Mm. Oh, that's right.
Just
It was for the
re-roll it.
guards.
Let's see if I can do this. Okay.
Oh, it was 16. Yeah. Did I put it 16? Yes. Okay.
All right.
Little baby.
I'm trying to see where everybody is in comparison to Knife.
Flint and Winry are still in transit.
Okay. Big rip.
Yeah.
This is great. I love this for us. Thank God I took the tough feat.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. You're a fighter.
We
I
got
have
this.
30-foot movement speed while flying, so it'll take a minute to get over there.
Oh God.
After all, just like my favorite gym class hero used to say, here comes a fighter. Whoa.
I feel like action surge and second wind. Hell yeah.
Yes. Now
Yeah,
you get to
we
know what
do.
it's like playing as linebacker, but with more stuff to do other than just stance. Just
Listen, one day I will know what it's like to play as linebacker when Natalia learns all the stances, and I
Oh,
am
no.
incredibly stressed the entire time.
So Flint is not wearing his armor currently either, so he can actually carry
Uh-oh.
Winry.
It's fine. Just
you
land
don't
on
need it.
knife. Land on knife. She'll protect you.
Can't carry or fly while wearing heavy or medium armor.
All
Mm.
right. This is gonna be interesting.
Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right. Um, so the halfling is going to roll an intimidation.
Can he get? Would it help him at all that knife just fucking appeared behind one of the guards?
They don't know you're there.
Oh, I thought she's okay.
She was very loud.
She was very loud.
She tiptoed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she said stuff.
Does
but okay.
if she was very quiet and she tiptoed and no one knows she's there, does that mean she gets a surprise round?
Do I get a surprise round?
Stealth attack.
Yes.
God damn it! Hell yeah! Okay, so the guard that's right in front of her, she's
Yes.
going to go ahead, take her longsword, and go at him. So that's a 27 to hit for the first one, a 17 hit for the second one, and she is going to use her bonus action to action surge.
Oh my god, she's
what's
going Nova.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll first damage thing. Just see if this guard is still standing before she'll go to another one if so.
All right. Roll damage.
So it's 10 and 6 for her damage. And then she won't do that. Yeah, so that'll be 16 total on that one guard.
He's still alive.
Cool. So she's gonna use her action surge to go ahead. That's 13 to hit for the third hit.
Will not hit.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the end of her turn then.
Wait, how much damage you do?
16.
Oh, okay. Okay. So here's what happens. Because you hit one of the underlings, what you did is you came up, you took a bucket, and you just beat the shit out of him with it.
Nice.
Oh, she took her longsword and just fucking got him hardcore. But he's still
Okay, so
standing.
you're not gonna knock him unconscious. You're straight gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, that was her plan.
This is Knife, not Natalia.
Yeah, fair
Knife
enough.
does not do non-lethal.
So does that kill him?
He is unconscious.
He's
He
dead.
is making
0 hit
death saving
points.
throws.
Hell yeah.
You might have hit an important NPC.
Oh god, wait.
Well, in your defense, that's not your fault, because he's like labeled. He's like, to your eyes, he's like a normal guard. So
Yeah, I mean, if it helps you, I will go to a different NPC and we just say knife is behind a different NPC. I will
okay,
not
that's
be.
fair. All right, we'll have you do
Okay.
the archer.
Yeah.
However, to also be fair, you could have just not told us that and made a different guard an important NPC.
This is true.
Fair.
So she knocks him out, Theo. Is there any way knife isn't very sneaky?
That's true. The archer's now important. The man has been re-Steved.
Also,
Pretty
action
sweet.
surge does not actually take her bonus action.
No,
but
it
I
doesn't.
don't
It's a
believe...
free action.
Yeah, we're learning very quickly because I've never had that before. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else she can do though. So yeah, that will still be the end of her turn because she doesn't need
Okay,
her
so-
second wind or anything.
So no action.
Oh yeah, I don't need to use it then because it. Yeah.
All right,
'cause
roll stealth.
Okay.
Can she willingly fail?
With disadvantage. God, that was a nat 20 for one of them. But she has disadvantage because her heavy armor, so that's a 7.
You were super like solid snake on this bitch, and then you knocked over a bucket.
Oh, no, I don't even think it's that. I think knife just. Oh hell yeah! And you just see this guard just fucking collapse.
Meanwhile, the gnome's plan is ruined. Or sorry, not the gnome, the halfling.
I was about to say gnome.
The halfling's
Tell me,
plan.
this is
ruined.
where Don't tell me we're in the abyss right now.
All right.
You knock that guard over,
And
Theo. He's gone.
he has successfully intimidated him, and he says, "If y'all had moved an inch, see, look, that guy fell. That doesn't count though. If y'all move an inch, I shoot him. Drop your weapons." Unfortunately, he did not succeed enough for them to actually comply. They're just stood still. So, Bean, Ben.
Bean.
See,
Ben.
that was legitimate southern accent.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
here's the thing. Here's the thing is you can tell when my actual like I'll slip into it. I
Yeah.
cannot maintain that. But like that's where I need to get to where I can maintain it. The other stuff is me trying to get there and practicing. But when I slip into it, I actually do slip into a fucking true southern accent because of my family.
all
All
right.
right, so Bean is going to run along the coast. He only has like 30 feet, so he's
I
going to
mean, you
get
could
over.
dash.
I don't want to, because I'm going to take my musket, because I can draw and stow up to 2 weapons when initiative happens and when taking actions. So my action as I'm drawing my musket is I'm going to take aim, and I'm going to use my ability Limb Shot, which is
Ooh.
for a bonus action and 1 risk die. I can make a target take a con save, and if they fail, they drop whatever object they're holding. And I'm going to hold my action for that shot for if someone decides to attack Knife.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, how far is that?
And that is my turn.
It's 175 feet. Is that within range?
It is within range. I have 320 feet of range. However, I will have a disadvantage.
Oh, fair. Okay.
But I will negate that with my inspiration.
Which you can only use like the one time.
Hey, it'll be worth it.
Right.
They will be sufficiently.
Okay.
You,
So, Knife.
Oh, knife is already gone.
Yeah, you had a surprise round.
You had a surprise round.
yeah.
Oh my god! Ah! Okay, so she knocked the guard down in front of her, right?
Uh,
So
He's out.
the coal ball that was inside the cannon with you lands behind you.
I think Knife just kind of like looks behind her and just get him. And then she's just gonna. So the guy down in front of her is knocked down. So she's just gonna go to the next one.
She's
I like
just
to think you
going to
actually have
say-
a mallet.
Nope, she's got her longsword. Let her be cool. 20. So it's 21 for the first one.
I don't know why.
And
I love the idea of her just bashing someone's head in with a mallet.
if she was Natalia, she would, but she doesn't care about leaving them alive. So 21 for the first one,
Oh
14
no,
for the
it's not
second
to
one.
leave them alive. It's because sword's graceful, mallet's strong. Sorry,
But
go ahead.
21 for the first one, 14 for the second one.
First one hits.
Okay. So that will be 9 damage for the first one. And then I don't believe that I have anything else I can do. God, I really want to try the psionic force. But Theo, will that just heal them?
No, just won't do damage.
Okay, cool. So yeah, she's gonna go ahead and put some psionic strike behind it as like this red power like emanates from her blade. And so that is a D8 that will get rolled.
Minus
Yep.
whatever.
Yeah. Well, actually, wait. So after you hit the target, you with an attack and deal damage to it with a weapon, you can expend 1 psionic energy die, rolling it and dealing force damage. Okay. Yep. Equal to the that plus your modifier. Cool. Oh, it's an 8, and her modifier is -3, so like 5.
Yeah.
Math me. Yeah.
Yep.
So 5.
Bay would clap.
5. Thank you. 5 more damage on top of that. So 9 plus 5, 14. I feel like that's really wrong. 13. 10, 11, 12,
14.
13, 14. I was right the first time then. Hell yeah, I'm on a roll. And that is the end of her turn. Does that take him out and down, Theo?
No.
God damn it.
The first one rolled really low on health, unfortunately for you.
Oh, wait. But did I get my action surge back? Because I didn't need it for that one guard.
Isn't that limited amount of uses?
You,
Yeah, but
Yeah, you didn't use it, so
yeah. So can I go ahead and use it now?
if you want to.
Hell yeah, we're gonna try again. Ooh, dirty 20 to hit.
It's
Cool.
Gracie
And
17.
so, okay. So that's 11, and then she's gonna put another psionic on it. So that'll be another D8.
You were just burning through all of it. Huh.
Yeah, so that's a 1 minus 3.
No, 0. So
Yeah, so it's cool red energy, but he feels nothing from that. So just another 11 damage on top of that.
it's like a psychic poke.
Yeah.
it's like pressing poke on Facebook.
Yeah, it just makes her look cool. But yeah, so it's 11 damage total to him as well on top of the 14.
All right.
I mean, what else is hockey supposed to?
And that is the end of her turn.
Nice.
Also, I just saw Knives last. It is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Sinclair. No one else. I don't think anyone else was that into the Final Fantasy VII series for me to for anyone to get why that I found that fucking enjoyable. Essentially the whole fandom. Reno has no official name, but the whole fandom for years, and I think still does, decided like unanimously that his last name was Sinclair.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, he's bleeding as
Yeah.
fuck. He's barely alive.
It's dead.
Ooh.
Blood.
I think Knife just. No, honey, if you hold real still, I'll make this quick for you.
I don't want to. No. Disagree. Really aggressive. Not interested.
You
Flint.
could jump
Love
over.
it. All right. Yep. Making my way to the deck. I'm going to say it's free action to drop someone, right?
Yeah.
How far?
I'm going to drop Winry about 2 feet above the deck, and
Okay.
also dropping the enlarge reduce, because those are both free actions. So you are normal size now, and I am going to cast 3rd level sleep on the deck.
Ooh.
Indiscriminately?
Yes, because I can't aim it.
Sweats.
It starts from
It's
the
hit point based,
highest
from the
HP.
lowest to highest.
Oh, I thought it was from the highest.
That's not gonna fit.
9, 10, 13,
How much HP?
14, 17.
One man falls asleep.
Is it the man from a knife?
It's the man you almost murdered. Yeah.
You just see Knife just
He-
kicking
he
him with
did-
her foot.
I just imagine Knife goes like, "Oh, he's all tuckered out."
Here's the thing: is you just see her thing, and she just, now, baby, you could have just went down to bed.
Yeah, I got an 8, a 5, 2 1s, and a 2.
Jesus.
Yep, and that's why sleep is a bad spell.
No,
It
it's a
is,
great
and-
spell, but it's like it's
It's
really
hit or
amazing
miss.
at low levels.
Yeah,
Sleep
That's why I
alone
was
can like
hoping
save your
3rd
life
level.
so much in lower
Yeah.
levels. So
that's why I was hoping popping the level, because it gives me more hit
yeah,
dice
unfortunately
to play
these
with,
guys are like because of the type of soldiers they are
Mhm.
like they're trained pirate hunters. They're literally used to dealing with people just like you.
Yeah.
Maybe not
Understood.
quite as motley, but
Not
know,
quite as insane is what
yeah.
you meant to say.
Pretty much.
God.
90% of that is just Knife by herself.
Listen, she's real strong.
Okay, how long does
She's
it
buff.
actually take to don armor?
A minute.
A
10
minute.
minutes.
1 minute.
Just sit on Knife's shoulder. Just like go in her backpack. But she's still
It's gonna
probably
be
wearing.
a whole 6 rounds.
It
I'm
takes a
going
whole
to be
10 rounds, yeah. So I will just sit on. Yeah, I will use. Well, actually, I have no movement left, so I will hover in air.
Okay, as soon as you get more movement, you go to Knife. You just
Yes.
hide. She'll
Which
protect
you are back to normal size, by the way. Because
Oh,
I
hell
had
yeah,
to drop. I
so
had
she
to
went
drop
from
a
three
distinct win rate.
Oh my god, so she went from 3-2 to like up to her 6-2. Just fucking looming over
All
these
right,
guys.
Winry.
Okay. So which one is? I'm just gonna go with. I guess the one that's right in front of me. Just slash at him as soon as I land. I'm gonna stab him with my
Him and his one hit
rapier.
point.
What? Well, the one right in front of me is right here. I don't know if we're right next to her or not.
You're right here.
Yeah.
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 So, whoa. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Where am I? Not where I need to be. Here we go. Oh gosh. Okay. +7, so 9.
That did not hit. Sorry.
It's okay. Do I have anything else?
I'm sorry he waited so long for that win rate.
I know.
All right.
Right in my turn there.
So the captain, I assume your turn's over, correct?
Yes.
Okay. The captain's going to make a check to escape the grapple.
No inspiration?
Bad news is he succeeds.
Oh,
Eh.
this is fine.
Typically the next words out of his mouth are, but the good news is.
Yes. During the struggle, he does get shot.
Whoa!
Ooh.
But he does not die. Probably won't do enough damage to that to kill him, but we'll see.
Hey, damage is damage.
He takes off one of the captain's ears. The captain screams, "Kill them all!"
Is his name Van Gogh?
One ear.
It is now.
He looks at the enemy, the opposing captain, and says, "Keep her for questioning."
Now, baby, bold of you to assume that you can keep me for anything.
He stutters, "It's kind of my job. Just let it. Look, don't interrupt my turn."
Now,
just gonna-
sweetie, this is when you learn that talking is a free action.
All of his matches, not just giving him that like big fucking smile, like eyes closed, dimples, everything, and just. Oh,
That
baby,
is like
if you
this.
make it.
While saying psychotic things.
Exactly.
She just, no, baby, here's the thing. Either you're gonna be real nice and you're gonna let us have your ship and you're gonna go down below, or we're gonna take our little swords and we're gonna make damn sure that we take care of every one of you. And yeah,
He
continue on
sniffs
through.
and uses action surge.
Ah!
And he rolls
Sweat.
to hit.
Okay,
That
what's
is
he
a
roll?
26 to hit. He almost got a nat 20.
Who is he
Sweat.
hitting?
He is
Knife.
gonna hit the person who just fucking flamed him.
Halfling.
Knife.
So
Halfling.
you're
Oh, halfling.
No, as in like the person that just fucking roasted him, aka the captain.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Then my action before he hits goes off. Let's see if I am able to make him drop his weapon.
He pulls out a big
Oh,
fuck
oh,
off.
oh!
He pulls out a big fuck off rifle, one-handed.
Sweat.
Roll it.
I'm putting all of my luck into you.
I have a plus 11 to hit.
It is an AC of 19,
Ooh.
so
You just need
My
at least
lowest
8.
was a 20.
Nice.
Yes!
Dirty 20.
all right. So what's the effect?
So he has to make a Constitution saving throw that is equal to 8 plus my proficiency plus my dex modifier. So that is
Jesus.
8 plus 3, which is 11 plus 4, so 15.
Oh, he has a +6, so we'll see. Roll an 8.
He takes 12 points of damage.
And I'm guessing he drops the weapon.
Just
But
looks
that's what
off
He
into
happens,
probably
the
has
right?
a hole. He probably
Everyone
has a hole in
just-
his hand the size of a plum now.
Everyone just looks off into the distance where there's a little glimmer of light on the beach, and it's from Ben just shooting down the musket rifle, getting it ready to reload because it only has one shot around, and he has another cigarette in his mouth. The firing of the musket is what lit it.
God, you just hear knife just, hey, Pete! I don't tell you that you often enough, but baby, you did a good damn job.
By the way, it was quite literally a shotgun. And
What?
it fucking makes him drop it, and he starts yelling, "What the fuck is going on?" All right,
The end of your life.
now it's the kobold's turn.
Oh.
We trained
Oh,
him for
no.
this.
Yes.
He's currently in the fire and flames.
Poor thing.
Actually, no, he's below deck, and I placed him there a while ago.
In the fire and flames.
All right, these kobolds are start swimming, and the one below deck,
Very efficient swimmer.
Yeah. That tail probably gives them a bonus to it.
he's heading over to the gunpowder stores.
Oh no.
All right,
Please,
he reached
please
it, but it
tell
took
me.
his whole action. Oh, god damn it! Hold on.
Please tell me that kobold knows we need to put out the fire.
No.
Knife
Not
you
No,
on it,
I
start
would
knife you on it.
count on
war.
that one, buddy.
Oh god.
That dwarf needs to mold earth, but instead of earth, water onto the ship.
Water, fire, air.
I don't think I have anything that can put fire out.
When the fire
Yeah.
needs attacks.
Damn it! Why does he keep fucking doing that?
I have Druidcraft, but it would take me like 4 hours to put out all the fires.
All right.
Okay, but listen, you're gonna be in her like thing for like 6 rounds.
Yeah.
So just, you know, start putting out fires. Just sit on their shoulder, put out fires. I'll be great.
Hey, I'm
No.
a heavy hitter too.
Oh
I
hell yeah.
thought I got my risk dice back on a short rest, but it's a long rest. I only
Oh,
have
no.
2 more.
Oh
Oh
All
no.
right. Well,
no.
he's gonna be below deck, but it's fine. He is at uh the barrels. He's about to do his thing.
Oh no.
Boom.
Somebody better get a message to him now.
We don't know.
We don't
I
know.
can do message.
I
We
think
don't
for
know what he's
message you have to
doing.
see
We
him.
don't.
Nope. No clue.
Deo, we need your help.
Fail.
Dale. Dale. I wonder if there's a Deo gif.
By the way, so to give you an idea what happened during his first round, why he took so long, is is he got distracted. There's the other kobold made it inside of a jail cell, and he's currently trying to coax a dog to come to him with keys. He's going to use his action to persuade. Does it succeed? He rolled a 15.
Oh, I fucking failed you.
He says you're very pretty.
Oh.
Aw.
No.
The dog walks away.
The kobold's gonna have to spend an action picking the lock. All right, another turn goes by. Now the gnomes move. I'm hearing the echo again.
Oh gosh darn it, I fixed it, I swear. How about now?
I don't know. We'll see.
We will find out when someone starts
There it
speaking really
is.
loud.
Yep.
Yeah,
More
there it
echo.
is.
You gotta use push or talk or something in the meantime. All right. So the veterans are going to follow orders, and they're going to begin attacking.
He almost said abandoned ship. We almost won.
Actually, they would focus on the kobold behind them, because he swung and he missed. This one's going to focus on the captain. And this one's going after the gnome. This one's going to stay put with this range attack. Alright. Alright. So it's going to hit the kobold 3 times.
Well, how many times?
3.
Yeah, because
Our
their combined
fighter
attacks.
can only hit.
Their combined attacks hit him 3 times. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, our fighter, who specializes in the ability of extra attacking, can only do it twice.
Yeah.
Which, funnily enough, so can. But however, because of my weapons, I technically only attack once
Let's see,
because
that
I have to load it.
is... The kobold's unconscious.
Oh.
No, dumbbell.
That's not dumbbell. That's Smokey.
They're all dumbbell to me.
Smokey's the one that's downstairs catching fire to the gunpowder.
Oh, but I thought the one on the ship, the guy. Are you
The
talking
one on
about
top
grapple
is
guy?
dumbbell, the one below is smoky.
Oh, I thought he was a
Or
halfling
actually,
up
no,
top,
I don't know. Whatever.
not a kobold.
Exactly.
Dumbbell was the
They're
halfling.
not important enough to have names, according to Bean. They're
Okay,
all
that's according
dumbbell.
to Bean, not Knife, who's the captain.
And coincidentally, still loves having pets.
Hmm.
Alright, the other two are going to be attacking the gnome.
Don't tell me the only reason why we have kobolds as crewmates is because Knife likes to have them around like they're her.
Okay,
Yes.
so I literally had the conversation with Theo about that.
Oh no, every attack hit.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh.
Who's getting hit?
the kobold, I think.
No, the gnome this time. Or sorry, the halfling.
Oh.
No.
Oh wait! Oh
dumbbell.
wait! Hey Theo, just really quick, I gotta check this. I would like to impose disadvantage on one of those with my protection, with my shield.
Okay. I missed.
Hell yeah!
Doggy.
You're lucky. He
Woohoo.
almost got overkilled.
Hell yeah!
So now he's
Dumbbell.
unconscious instead of dead.
Dumbbell lives to lift another weight.
Love that for him.
Truly the gym rat we all strive to be.
Well, actually, hold on.
Oh wait, no, I definitely said okay. I just looked. I was about to say.
They have. Hold on. He has like halflings have.
Luck.
Yeah. Okay, he's alive. He's up. He's injured, but he's up.
Oh god. He just needs to like jump overboard. It'll be fine. So I think seeing how battered he is, Knife just, hey Flint,
Mm.
you think you can fix him up?
Oh yeah.
And she just gives him like that smile of hers and just nods and just, you do that.
It's covered in your insurance plan.
It is. It's a combat injury, so it's covered in the insurance plan.
Oh hell yeah.
Part of the healthcare.
All right. Okay.
You might just have to pay an extra premium for it, though.
There's another set of attacks against the captain, and then that's their turn.
Oh god.
No, it's just a liability claim.
Oh, wrong roll.
The captain being Knife?
One of the bulkier looking dudes has a longsword out, and he also
Mhm.
pulls out a short sword.
Oh.
And then he gets low to the ground, and looks like he's preparing for something.
Oh no.
And the other one makes a couple of wipes. 11 and a natural.
one doesn't.
Yeah.
Owie.
Oof.
Honestly, not that bad. 13 damage.
Okay, you know what? Knife barely feels that. It swipes her chest, but she's like she still looks pretty damn good.
You dodge it, but it just damages your D&D slightly.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh damn it! No, that one was real bad. Continue.
Alright. And that is their turn. Bean.
Well, unfortunately, he is in a very compromised position. So he is going to continue along. I'm gonna duck and hide behind this tree for cover.
Oh my god.
How far away am I from that rock? More than a round away. I currently I don't want to do this. I can't do this.
Look to your right.
My right? Which
Yeah,
right?
you look to your right, and there's two telltale feet of a kobold buried
How
down.
the, how the hell did he get over here?
Did he launch himself out of the cannon?
That he did.
Oh
He
my
will use his action to reload his musket.
Are you ignoring the kobold?
Yep.
He will move. He will go over to his. I guess like using his bonus action in the remaining couple of feet of movement that he has to walk over as he's loading the musket, menacingly crouch down next to this kobold and be like, just say, "Now what the hell have you gotten yourself into?"
It digs up something small and round and metal and vicious looking. It's a hand cannon.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Interesting.
Ooh.
That is my turn, though.
Nope.
It is capable of firing a 15-pound ball.
Ooh.
Jeez.
So it's a port cannon.
And so what he's gonna do is he's gonna next to you. He's going to settle down and then aim it at the ship and then look at you.
He's just gonna look down and be like, as he's still like loading his weapon and be like, if you think you can hit it.
Roll a deck save, Will.
Oh, I'm good at these. Deck save specifically. That is a 19.
You keep your cigarette in your mouth. It almost fell on top of the cannon. He'll nod and then blow. 1 round from now, it will fire.
Oh my god.
And as far as Ben could tell, it's a big one.
Oh no. Do we have to jump off the ship?
Nah.
All right, knife. I wonder
Alright.
if Ben is gonna communicate his discovery.
Yeah, so I think Knife is
I,
just gonna. Oh,
Yeah.
go.
really quickly, I feel like the kobold like looks up and is like almost asking in his non-voice, shouldn't we warn them about it? And Ben just looks at it and is like, knife can take it.
Aww. He's only worried about Knife can take it though, not Flint or anyone else. So I think you just
Everyone
see
else in the
Knife.
crew is quite squishy.
Yeah. So you just see Knife like whirl around on like her heel, like with her heeled boot, go towards the next enemy that is directly in front of her, brandish her sword, and she's gonna go ahead and swing down on him again. So that is a 18 hit for the first one and a 12 to hit for the second one. So that one does not hit, but the first one should hit. Yeah.
AC 17. Yep.
So That is 7 damage for the first one. She's going to go ahead and, just because, we need them, she's going to go ahead and use the force again. So red energy surrounds her blade again. So that is 5 minus 3, so another 2 damage on top of that. Then for her bonus action, she's going to use Psionic Power Recovery, which gives her 1 of her die back, and that will be the end of her turn.
Roll me perception, Knife.
15.
Just for a moment, the sun above you seemed to fluctuate, and you look above, and you see a suspicious-looking gnome.
Is
He has a
familiar?
big old red barrel,
Is he
Oh
familiar?
God.
and he makes eye contact with you, and you recognize him. He got kidnapped, and he just kind of like he sees you notice him, and just does the hand over the lips thing. Shh.
Okay, so remind me of his name. Cause I'm blanking right now.
I could look. I don't know if I gave him a name.
Oh god damn it!
Let me look.
Yep.
Yeah, I never gave you a name.
Uh,
What do you want to name him?
Why do you have to subtract from your psychic
Because
die
it's
roll?
plus. So I have it takes out plus my intelligence, and I have my super
No.
intelligence. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Plus
it's a gamble.
is a strong word.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it only takes from the psychic damage. Just take from normal damage. So like,
Yeah.
it just
so I
potentially adds less damage. Is all.
so I think they call him Kid with 2 D's because he gets kidnapped all the time.
All right.
So you just hear Knife just go, "Oh god damn it, Kid! I thought I told you to stop getting in barrels."
uh, the reason as he said that, it's some black powder touched all over you. Like, oh shit.
I swear to God, if you blow me up.
There's now black powder all over the deck.
I
Oh
think she looks
no.
back over her shoulder towards Flint, and she just, "I would recommend you get off the ship. You
Yep.
too." She points over to I cannot
Winry.
think of her name. Yep, Winry. And then I think she looks over to Halfling and just, "I'd recommend you do the same." And then yeah, and she's just gonna wait because she can't do shit. Wait, she still has movement.
Yeah.
Okay, so with her
Are
movement,
you gonna
wait,
fucking duck and dive?
yes, she is.
You turn around and you see the telltale look of a cannon pointed right at you, and at the ship.
God, okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
While
Here's the thing.
Pete's just nonchalantly reloading.
And she just lets out this little, "God damn it, we really gotta start planning better." And then she's just gonna book it. Can she like grab like Flint in her arm because he's right in front of her as she's like diving off the ship?
That
You're
would
just
be an
gonna leave
action.
Dumbbell to die?
That would
Knife
be an
having her
action.
What?
Knife having her most lucid thought as she looks at the hand cannon pointed at
Yeah.
the
Here's
ship.
the thing, it's the first time Bean would be so proud. First thought she's had in a really long time. The pinball hit the corner of the screen. But can she grab Flint when she dives or not?
It would be an action.
God damn it, she's diving.
Yep, go.
What? Oh god, I lost her. She's truly actually forever lost wherever she went. Goodbye.
You're just in the water at the bottom of the ladder.
Cool. I cannot see myself. Oh, there. Oh, okay. You go. Wow, you go down when you go in the
Yes,
water.
you do. Yes, you do.
So yeah, it's the end of her turn. Bean just sees
Um,
her fucking dive off.
By the way, you're noticing, as you like dive into the water, you get up through the porthole. You notice a kobold trying to help, offloading the gunpowder, and the barrels are against the hull of the ship, floating.
Oh my god.
He's
I think
trying to
she
help.
just. God, and I think she just. Now I'm gonna remind you what Bean told me earlier. We need this ship.
He just shrugs and keeps doing it. He's trying to help. Even though it's making it worse, he's trying to help.
Just push him off the ship.
Yeah, the barrels are. See, okay, Natalia, here's what's gonna happen. The ship, the
Yeah.
top of it's gonna blow up, and then a secondary explosion's gonna happen.
God damn it, she's just. That's just. Hopefully the water makes it hurt less.
It's just gonna happen at this point.
Didn't they
Right.
have a MythBusters episode where technically it doesn't
It
because of the
does not.
reverberations through the water would be
It's the
like you're
pressure wave.
standing in it in the air. Yeah. It's
God
actually
damn
worse
it.
than in air.
Owie. Big owie. Let's not tell Theo that doesn't count. D&D mechanics, Theo. Big owie.
All right, Flint,
Okay,
what the fuck
that's
are you
if
doing?
Yep. I am casting Aura of Vitality, and I am using my bonus action to give Dumbbell the 2d6, and then I am flying the fuck off the ship.
He thumbs up.
And as I'm running, I say, run! And just book it.
Oh yeah, he already got captain's order to get off this fucking ship. You just
And
see knife
move my
treading
party.
water.
I don't know if that's 30 feet or not from my position. It's kind of hard to tell with the.
You were like right here, right?
Yeah.
No, it's like 50.
Okay.
That is 30 would be right.
Right there where I'm at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to tell with the water effect.
Yeah. Thank you, Theo. She's not drowning. She's treading. She can swim. That is one thing she can do.
Yeah. Flint's not swimming. He's flying. He's above the water.
All right, Winry, what are you doing?
I am first gonna cast my bardic inspiration that I totally forgot about on whoever's shooting the cannon, the portal cannon, and then I'm gonna start booking it because bardic inspiration's my
Bonus action.
bonus
All right,
action.
roll performance on your swan dive.
Oh, sweet.
Ben looking over at the kobold like, think they heard us talking about how they need to get off the ship.
Meanwhile, he doesn't know that Knife actually had her first lucid thought just because of the gnome flying above.
The good thing is, since it's on a reef, if the ship does get destroyed, we can always build a new one. It'll just take us about 6 months.
That's fine. I mean, we probably have enough supplies, to last 6 months. It'll be great. We have a bunch of chocolate coins.
Plus 6 is
Gonna have to learn to cultivate the
13.
land.
13 is good.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Out where the gnome is, there's a dog floating above him, and every single person on the deck, barring the halfling and the kobold, comes under the effect of hypnotic pattern.
Oh.
Oh.
They are incapacitated. The gnome
they're
looks
not-
over at the dog and says, "Oh, thanks for the barrel," and he continues pouring.
The dog nods.
Wait, can we see that they're now like just incapacitated, like knocked out?
There was a huge wave of light. Is what you saw.
Oh god damn it.
Hypnosis.
Oh god.
She'll go pad over somewhere to kind of like just continue to sit and watch.
All right, one
Kind
second.
of maybe peer over the boat at those who jumped out.
You know, Kobold, I just had a thought. With this evidence that I just grabbed, or Knife just grabbed for us, we probably could have turned them in for a bounty. What would they were working with slavers?
That is indicative of the organization as a whole.
Mhm.
A very influential one.
Yeah, but having a couple of these guys to also turn in for the short-term profit.
I mean, I do have Revivify. Somebody might survive if we have a diamond and 24 hours.
They probably
I
still take
don't-
bodies.
I don't think anyone here has a diamond.
Okay, there was stuff in that chest. Maybe there's jewels in the chest.
Well, we
I
also need
fully
24 hours because I only have 2 third-level spots and I used them.
I fully believe that the last time this crew had a diamond most recently, Knife got a hold of it and turned it to dust.
Turn it to worthless dust.
I like to imagine Pen put it in her hands and she just like tightened her grip a little bit and it just disintegrated. And she
Not
just
even like diamond dust.
So the captain's unconscious.
Yep.
Okay, the dog's gonna like go up to him and just starts like patting his cheek with her paw, and kind of like the longer it takes, the like harder she's gonna start pressing.
He opens his eyes to paw.
And she projects an image of bacon.
He begrudgingly gives her a piece of bacon
She takes it.
while continuously powder is being is being lowered into the ship.
She'll sit on top of him.
Are we still in initiative?
No.
Yeah.
The the
Oh,
kobold
oh,
has
oh.
the kobold has decided to get the fuck out and follow orders, and so has the halfling.
So the ship is ours now.
Yeah, okay, so wait. We saw the flash of light. If we're not in initiative, can Knife just look at Flint and just, can you get up there?
Well,
You
yeah.
hear a boom from the beach.
Before he even has a second to move, the cannon goes off.
I like to imagine, is he close enough that Knife can just grab him and pull him into the water?
Yeah.
So she just
Yeah.
grabs his ankle, just yanks, and just dives under.
Following the explosion, you just hear a "Good gravy, Miss Molly! You should have warned me you were firing that."
By the way, it fires an oversized.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It expands in the air
Oh no.
and is about to slam into the ship as Bayo's on
Oh.
this man's chest.
Oh god.
Or sorry, Deo. Apologies.
It's all good, Theo.
Very important.
Dale.
What does the corgi do?
Uh,
He is importantly he's at like 1 or 0 hit points.
okay. I'll thunder step with him.
All right. Everyone dumps it to the ocean kind of in slow motion as the corgi hold on, I actually got to roll for something here in a second. But as you thunderstep to the beach. By the way, I need to roll. Who would like to roll severity? And before
Can
you
I?
roll, you need to declare if low is good or high.
By the way, was anyone near me when I thunder stepped?
We were down in the water, so no.
Yeah, Knife
Enemies.
started going down as far away as she could, with just like with Flint in her hand, just dragging
I
him
mean,
behind her.
I can roll it, but do
I
we
mean,
want to be high, good or bad? High or low?
high is, I'd say low. If you want, I have it pulled up. It's a D100, right?
Yeah.
All right, you want low to be
Low,
good or bad?
low to be good.
Okay.
Roll it.
75. Knife is as far down with Flint as she could have gotten, and as far away as she could have gotten.
Okay.
She's
Alright.
swimming.
That's within the threshold. You're fine.
Yeah.
Barely, but you're within the threshold.
Deo's
Oh, yeah.
thunderstep kills every other crew member on board.
No,
Yeah.
it does something much worse than that. It ignites the powder.
The
Oh,
powder
God.
that's on the deck.
Knife and Flint are swimming.
Yeah.
30
You're
feet
just
of-
dragging the ferry behind you.
Yeah, like she has a hold of his ankle under the water. You've never been more impressed how quickly someone can swim.
By the way, not knife. You look up as you see the falling powder get ignited like fireworks.
It,
And I think like at that
And the
point,
barrel inside the hands of the gnome goes boom.
oh god.
oh no.
I like to imagine at that point her head popped for a second with Flint, and she just, oh shit, Bean's not gonna be happy.
You pop up above and you hear it as you're dragging him, making a rooster tail.
Meanwhile, in the back, um, I have rolled for treasure.
Oh no.
Oh!
As the kobold who unlocked it was about to unlock the door, turned around and found out what exactly locked room he was in. There are chests.
Oh.
We missed out on all
And
those
so
chests,
and
didn't
so
we?
what he's been doing the entire fight is he's been
Looting.
loading a rowboat with chests.
Unfortunately, it sounds like it's gonna capsize.
It's okay, we'll build a new one.
And so he is currently rowing away as the ship goes boom.
Does he pass Knife and Flint?
Yes, he looks at you and continues rowing.
Knife will try to throw Flint on board.
Oh. you throw him and you hear it's gonna take a week for my wings to dry. Splat.
And with that, can Knife try and climb aboard herself?
That kobold was definitely trying to run away.
Yes.
Yes, he was. He was
Yeah.
being less than loyal.
Yeah, nah. Knife doesn't realize that. She just thinks he's directionally challenged.
No, he's coming to save you. That's why he came by.
But Knife's gonna try and climb on board after Flint.
That's kobold right there. Promotion.
Thanks for
Is it?
brought me company.
And I think she just now get us to shore, baby.
Yeah, move over, slow butt, and Flint's just gonna grab the oars and start rowing.
Can Knife because Flint was complaining about his wings, could she just take her coat off and start waving it at him? That's way less effective than using her hands. But she's like,
Nice.
it'll create more air.
Do I see them from shore?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I'll minor illusion, right? Kind of start flagging them down like they're a plane.
Yeah, I will. Barely being able to see over top of the thing, I will start slowly rowing in that direction. You see, yeah, the 9-inch fairy is rowing the boat.
I love that so much.
You see a mage hand waving.
the other halflings and kobolds are filling the boat. The halflings are immediately organizing the treasure and attempting to pocket as much as they can without getting stabbed by the captain.
It's your
Can I roll a perception to see if she notices them pocketing gold?
Roll it.
I feel like Ben
Oh,
definitely
17.
notices.
No more than
He
usual.
just doesn't let it know.
All right, so I think Knife just lets them go for a little bit, and then just if you put another piece in your pocket, baby, we're gonna have some issues. And then I think also she just takes a handful. Are any of them chocolate?
One of them is.
She will take that one and she will shove it in her mouth, wrapper and
It's
all.
not chocolate.
She
you
swallows.
just eat a gold coin.
She swallows. She's committed. She thought it was chocolate.
The kobold's giving you a side eye.
Little crunchy, that one.
Knife later having a conversation with and I didn't know chocolate could be crunchy.
It's
I don't.
not unless it has nuts in it. And because of your insurance claim, any diamonds belong to me. Unless he turns to Knife and just kind of looks her up and down. Unless you can turn coal into diamonds. And just keeps rowing.
Now, baby, that's a test. I don't think I can.
You see another rowboat in the distance, by the way.
Is it
Flint
the
doesn't
enemies?
see anything.
It's the gnome. Yeah,
Is
he has a
coming
much
after us?
larger chest on his boat.
Coming after us?
No.
No, he is going the opposite
He's
direction.
retiring.
Okay, hey Tia.
Yes.
Is there anywhere on that boat that looks particularly easy to hit? Or maybe the gnome himself easy to hit?
Well, ironically, Wenry and fucking Bean are closer than you are.
So I think she just puts her hands around her mouth and just, hey, Bean!
Because the nose about 200 feet away.
Yep, so she just, hey, Bean! Get
Mm.
him!
Now, who?
She's pointing at the gnome.
The gnome is very guiltily trying to hide the chest behind his back.
It's like, why am I getting kid?
Get the gnome!
It's
Is
Kid.
that not Kit?
Oh,
Yeah.
god damn it. Yes, yeah, I misheard you.
It's very
Continue.
obvious he's attempting to hide the treasure he's attempting to steal.
You hear Flint you don't see him, but you hear him just wing him as he's rolling.
I guess he'll try it. He's how far away?
Just shy of 200 feet.
I definitely missed. That was a 1 and a 2.
Oh,
But it's plus 11, so the lowest I actually rolled was a 12.
The shot goes by his head, and he starts to crouch down.
You just hear Ben say, "Damn it, I missed."
The second shot, like the only reason, like he was on a high wave, and then suddenly he went low and it went high, and you're like, damn it.
seeing him miss, I think Knife just drops her coat, pulls her crossbow off her back, and she's gonna go ahead and load a shot to try and hit two. I believe it will be disadvantage. It's up to 320 feet.
Yeah, that'll be
So
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Cool. So that's an 11 for the first one and a 15 for the second one. So not really any better.
Actually, I think that's his AC. You wing him in the shoulder.
Now, honey, if you don't stop, there's gonna be even more problems. She's already loading like
I'm
another
tired of
bolt.
this chaotic shit. I'm retiring.
Well, that's too damn bad.
It's too damn bad. You keep digging that hole.
Here's the issue with that, baby. You got a lot of treasure. Now we'll either split real nice with you and you can take off, or next shot's going through your skull.
He starts raising a hand until you notice something in his boat. There's a water spout from one of the bullets. He lowers his fist.
So
Knife's gonna
Flint's
like
gonna
point
start
her like thumb towards the
fanning
shore.
Flint's gonna start fanning his wings to dry them out faster. All right, you take over this. I'm gonna go get that treasure chest, and he's gonna take off flying.
Hell yeah. Knife just eagerly like steps where the oars are. She's gonna try and go super speed towards the shore.
You see the dog continue to wave at you from the edge
Oh
of the
wait, we were
ship.
going towards the dog. So yeah,
Yeah.
she'll just keep going towards the dog. Go super
Yep.
speed towards the dog.
Boat go burr.
Go
Boko
burr.
burr.
Our actual ship, 100%, it was just Knife below deck with the manual oars. They were all tied up, so one swing would get every single one of the manual oars.
No, it was Knife on one
That's
side and
how
Flint on the
moved.
other. Just
God, yes.
Much faster than any windbound ship. They called it the Black Pearl.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, it's why she's so buff.
Yeah.
When they started this journey, she was not buff. But yeah, how long will it
Yes.
take us to reach the dog, Theo? And how long will it take for
It takes a while, but you do so. And so you get to understand why when because as the ferry gets towards the chest, he begins to understand why the gnome tried to dip. Even without the hole in the water, the chest is so heavy and so laden, it was pulling it was pushing the boat down.
Oh wow.
Yep.
It is large and made with black and gold and chains.
I'm going to take my candle and cast Druidcraft on it to melt it and shove it in the hole to seal it. And then I'm just going to walk up and put my mace into the back of the gnome's neck. Like, you better get back to shore before I have a problem with you.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
you're
no
still
problem,
under
boss. No problem. No
contract.
problem.
When the strange woman swimming towards me gets closer, I'm gonna actually start swimming out to the water, right? And then once she's close up, I'm just gonna get on her back.
Okay, wait, she's not even swimming. She's like in the boat rowing, but
Oh,
she will
sorry,
reach down.
I
Seriously, 'cause I like to.
pictured you like in the water, right? Like pulling the boat like with her rope tied to you, right?
You know what? Theo, can that be a thing that someone she
Very
wasn't going
well.
fast enough with the oars? She just dove into the water. And so she'll just like swim back to the boat with the dog on her back, kind of just like reach up and scruff the dog and like drop them on the deck area, like the inside of the little rowboat.
The dog
And
is
then she's just
suspiciously dry.
and then she's just gonna haul herself up and then like just like start petting the dog and just Now, where did a sweetie like you come from?
So as you keep petting the dog, right, you just feel yourself getting drier, right? And you start to smell of like lavender or something.
Oh,
That is the best that Knife has ever smelled. Like, I don't think she ever
Jesus
smells bad, but
Christ,
she usually
it's
she
gross.
usually smells. Listen, they live on a ship. I feel like she normally smells like wood and like cigarette
Knife.
smoke.
Yep.
Knife is a real scallywag.
Yeah, well,
Um,
see, honestly, it's not as bad as like Natalia. I learned apparently she thinks parasitation is the same as a fucking bath.
That's her song. That's song.
So
yeah,
That's
that's song.
song.
So, yeah,
Not Natalia. Natalia has good hygiene.
Flint
I feel like
takes time to put his armor back on, and anybody that has seen Flint's mace would realize it's a frickin' claw hammer, like a carpentry
and
hammer.
Gnome is currently
Oh,
muttering
that's
about fair
great.
shares.
Yeah, you'll get your fair share. Hey,
You guys historically use the cruel shelf, aka the majority of the corpses get all the gold. Like the crew gets like 10%.
nah, I feel like here's the thing: is I feel like that was Ben's model, but Knife was like, nah, they deserve as much as us, and then just like
No.
splits it up. Like they still get
See,
like
you do that, and then Ben goes around and enforces the real share.
yeah,
It
Ben
it
lets her think.
starts it starts off as everyone gets money and then all of the taxes for the ship come in.
repair costs, food costs, health insurance
goes
costs.
goes into the five small stacks of coins and kobolds. That'll be for food. That'll be for lodging. That'll be for taxes, shipping and handling. Hands back half of one stack. There you go.
Here's the thing: is I like to imagine
But
that
the
Knife
ad
just.
said 3,000.
God, I like to imagine like Knife at one point she's like, why don't we pay taxes? And he's just, don't worry about it.
did you stop petting
Why
the
do
dog?
we pay taxes? Hang on.
How the mutiny starts, really.
That's how the mutiny first began under Longbeard. We pay
Yeah,
taxes? What's wrong with him?
and
He
then
never
they
said it
stopped.
to anyone but Knife.
Yeah,
Because
Knife,
Knife totally believed it.
Knife,
Yeah.
did
and
you
they
stop
stopped.
petting the dog?
No, she's still patting.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say because if you stop, this is the look you're gonna get.
Also, Winry has been swimming to the
Oh.
shore this whole time.
Yeah.
I like that. I like this campaign. We got to make this a Monday campaign.
Oh man.
No.
Lord have mercy.
Yes,
No. No more
I
campaigns in a
love
week.
pirate campaign.
We have to do a what?
Here's
Monday
the thing,
campaign.
Theo. Here's the thing. When Strahd's over, we can do
Monday.
pirate campaign.
All
We
right,
cannot do a
fair.
Monday campaign. We cannot
Alright.
do a Monday. No, no more extra campaigns, y'all. I am in 5
Yeah,
campaigns. No
I
more.
can't do any more
Okay,
either.
that's not my fault.
That is your fault.
I
2
am
of
also
those are
out of
yours.
cap. I'm on borrowed time as it is.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, with the I think at some point Knife just so what she does is she like sits down on like where the rose will be, kind of scruffs the dog again, puts the dog on her lap, and then just starts rowing as fast as she can towards the shore. And I think like she's already like talking to the dog, like, now here's the thing. Bean doesn't like animals. At least I don't think he does. I've never really seen him interact with one. But we're keeping you. You're cute.
The dog just keeps nodding like it makes a lot of sense.
And I think she just now you gotta pretend if he says no animals, you gotta pretend to be a person. She's not questioning the fact the dog is understanding. She's not questioning it.
You see like this spectral hand appear and it like scratches the dog's chin like in thought. And the dog gives you a thumbs up.
And she just
I love
nods
it.
and she just good. I'm glad we're on the same page. And she just gets quiet for a second. She's just, you can't eat chocolate, right?
The dog shakes her head no.
She's just, right. We'll figure that out. We'll make you your own chocolate.
Who'd we lose?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, as we were.
And yeah, as she's just gonna keep full speed rowing towards the shore.
The dog, right? Like as you're as you're rowing off, you know, you just hear fireworks popping up around you.
So I think she just like looks towards the fireworks and just like looks towards the dog and just, I can do
The dog shakes her head no.
And she just, right, okay, that was a weird thing a dog could. You can't do magic, right? That's not a dog thing. I think you just bark, right?
The kobolds nod.
Right.
In
See, we didn't
subservience
have
to their new
dogs.
master.
Oh, that's not their new master. You leave her alone. That's their knives. But I think that Knife just, right. See, I didn't have dogs growing up. And she just starts going into like this whole life story, like just talking to the dog about how like where she grew up on like a farm and then she ran away and
You
all
see
that
this like book pop out, right? And
Mhm.
you see this like quill, and as you're talking, it's just like writing down everything that you're saying.
Now see
She's
if
gonna be able to answer your
Wild.
bank security questions by the end of this.
By the way, the quill formed out of some kind of pink creature thing.
is it squid?
It's squid.
Oh, I love it.
And so I think Saw just looks towards towards the quill that's now a squid and just now
It
baby
was
you
blowing
also got
bubbles.
oh my god she just now baby you also gotta pretend to be a person. I don't think I can get away with two in one day.
Squid nods, and if you look back towards a corgi, there's like reading glasses on like top of the nose.
I love this. And while this is going on in one boat, Flint is just reaming out Kid and reading him all of the the
Health
health
code
rules and everything.
violations.
Yeah. Like, okay, and this is why you can't leave until the contract's up, all right? Now keep going.
Reaming him for smuggling all of the gunpowder.
Yeah.
Because this is a known thing of his.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. So I think
How
at some
far
point-
are we from shore?
Yeah.
You arrive at shore, and there's no trace
Okay.
of the captain that Beo pulled to shore. Or sorry, Deo.
So not knowing this, I think fucking Knife hops up, picks the dog up in one arm, and she just Abby!
The
Uh,
book disappears.
And I think Knife just starts looking around like towards where the dog is in her arm and then starts turning in a circle. Just like where the fuck did this dog just go? Can
Bean
she see
leaned backed up against. God, now you guys got me saying it. Ben leaned up against the tree, just
It's Bean.
enjoying
Get over
his.
it. It's Bean.
It's Bean.
well, here's the thing is I like to think it's how it is with the crew too. His name is Ben, but the thing is, Knife could read like basic letters when she saw him. She's like B-E-E-N, that's Bean, and he was like no, and she was like that's Bean, you Bean.
All the
When they
kobolds
first
not in
met.
agreement.
Yeah.
Just him leaning back up against the tree, taking a moment of peace, just smoking a cigarette. He just hears that and just looks over, sees her turning around in a circle, and is just like, "Oh, what's she found now?"
And I think she just like as she stops turning, like she stops where she's looking at the kobolds and just, did y'all see the dog?
Knife is holding the dog, right?
Yeah, and it just
Okay.
is she still holding it? You said the dog disappeared.
No, he said the captain.
The
Oh,
captain's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
She
I
made the boat
misheard that.
disappear.
Oh. She
I
made
like
them
to
both
imagine that
disappear?
it was that somehow it was a visibility though.
Is she not holding? Wait, so the dog's also invisible? The dog's gone too?
no, you're holding the dog like a football, right? And you're like walking around like, oh my god, where's the dog?
Yes. I can
That's
see that.
The
that's what
kobolds
I
politely
pictured you
point
were.
at the dog.
I think Knife just lights up like the kind of smile you get on Christmas. Shows her dimples and everything, and she just, oh, there you are. And then she turns around towards Bean, lifts the dog up like the fucking monkey in like Lion King lifts Simba. And she just, can we keep it?
You hear, "Ah,
You're right, yeah.
Bean looks over, glasses come down his nose slightly as he looks over them, and he's like, "Oh, not another pig."
Pig.
I think Knife just,
Too far away to see that it's a dog. He just
You
thinks
see
you've
that?
grabbed another just random animal. It's never a dog or a cat that you grab. It's always like a wild pig
oh
or
yeah,
like
no,
a
she has
cow
literally
or
in the middle.
something like
Here's the thing.
that.
Here's the thing is, I feel like Bean and Knife share a bedroom because Knife just like fucking will just go straight in there with him. And I feel like she has in fact brought in like squirrels before, and
The,
he
mo-
had to fight
the most
off like
alarming was a baby saltwater crocodile.
yeah, and he had to fight them off. And while she's like, "No, we gotta keep it," and he's like, "No, we can't keep it."
He will argue for all of them except for the saltwater crocodile, which he shot on sight.
Little does he know the saltwater crocodile is still somewhere on their old ship. She like hid it in like the bathtub for like 2 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just say halflings became less than common over time.
And Flint actually sleeps in the surgery, but his bed is a hammock made out of a surgical mask.
Oh my god, hell yeah. But I think Knife just starts like walking forward, holding this dog up still, like it is the greatest thing ever, and she just does she hear being called a pig? By the way, or does he
Now,
say that completely
this
under
is
his
when
breath?
you're far away. This is under his breath.
Okay,
So
cool. Because she was
whenever
about
you,
to start questioning it. Like, does he not know his animals?
The kobold's
so
currently
whenever
reigniting
you,
the cannon, by the way.
he'll reach over, put out the cannon, and just say, "We're done with the cannon.
He looks very
Good
different.
job."
He looks less than like he like needs to shoot it again.
He'll say, "Whenever we need it fired, I'll let you know," and he'll take the fuse out.
The kobold points to a very tall rock in the
In a
distance, kind of
minute.
like a tall mountain.
I'll say, "In a minute." Expecting him to understand, it'll be a little bit before he's allowed to fire. But the kobold is gonna take it like, okay, I will wait a minute and then I will fire.
That's exactly what's happening.
So
The
as
kobold is actively counting.
he flicks the fuse away and he takes his cigarette and puts it out in the sand, gets up, brushes himself off, starts walking over, and he's like, "Now, Knife, what have I been telling you about?"
Kobold grabs a
Is that a
cigarette.
is that a dog?
The dog's tongue rolls out of her mouth.
So I think Knife looks at him and just, no, Bean, I thought you would have known your animals. That is a dog. What'd you think it was?
A dog.
I don't
I
think you thought it was a
it
dog. You were questioning. I know I ain't the smartest ever. I know I ain't the brightest tool in the shed.
you just you normally don't just bring regular animals. You've brought squirrels, you've brought pigs, you've brought cows,
I
Kobold
horses.
thought
points
those
to the
were
kobolds
regular
point to
animals.
themselves.
Yeah,
you the kobolds.
yeah, I thought those were regular animals.
Yeah, not for pets.
Uh,
Dogs and
okay,
cats
now
are
you know you're
pets.
being weird. Here's the thing. Back home, we had all kinds of animals. We had cows, we had
Yeah.
pigs.
The
I'm
kobolds are currently
sure.
remembering the Velociraptor incident.
Yeah. My brother kept a fucking squirrel in a shed for a month. Then Mama made him throw him out. But anyway, it's a dog. Can we keep
It'll
it?
The dog
die.
nods.
That's it. About
Kid
this
comes to
time,
shore
Flint,
reluctantly
yeah.
with the chest.
Flint
Flint
walks up
Hill.
to Ben,
Dog in
hands
Ben's
him a
face.
bill, and then sits down and starts rolling a cigarette.
So when they finally get to shore, Bean just looks over and is just like, we'll talk about this later." He'll walk over to Kid and just say, it's like, "Now, kid, you really thought you were gonna go ahead and retire like this, boy? I've been trying to retire for the last 5 years, and you've seen where that's gotten me." As he picks him up by the scruff of the neck and brings him over to where the kobold's at.
While you're doing this, Kid pulls out his own cigarette and starts smoking it.
I do want to say that Knife like leans down, like leans where she's holding the dog, just leans in a little bit. And she just, now that means yes, because he's gonna forget we gotta talk about it. Welcome to the family.
By the way,
You
Kid
feel
has a little bit of gunpowder in his cigarette.
Oh my God.
my.
Knife feels like there's like poking on her cheek, and the mage hand's just like poking it.
Knife gives like the dog this biggest smile, and she just, now see, you're smart dog. I know you could do it. You're gonna be a great fit.
The dog nods.
And then she's gonna like hold the dog like you hold a child, and just keep walking, start walking where everyone is.
I
Flint
was
finishes
expecting her to
rolling his
open up
cigarette.
I was
Yeah.
expecting you to go and open the chest.
Oh wait, is the chest? Oh my
Yeah,
God, nobody's opened the
It's
chest.
large,
Oh,
black,
Dog.
and
goes.
gold, and shining in the
Oh,
sun.
she goes straight for the chest. She ignores the whole
Yeah.
conversation. Bean can
I
handle
am-
that. She's more worried about the money.
You
Kid
hear like
will try to
applause.
talk up. Kid will try to say something.
I have a feeling that what happens is Knife is holding Deo like a child, like she said, and she's cradling her. And then she realizes the chest is in the boat, and then chucks the dog to the
No,
side
no,
and
no, no.
goes
She
to
would
the
not.
chest.
She would not. She still has the dog like a child, but she puts the dog like on her hip and then just books it to the chest. And then I think she like pulls her sword out and goes to smack the lock on it.
The lock is integrated with the chest.
God damn
It's
it.
part of it.
And I think she just, now dog, can you use your finger and go and unlock it?
The dog tries. Takes the mage hand, right? Kind of like pokes the lock a little bit. Can I
Turns out it
cast
was
knock on it?
turns out it's a fingerprint biometric scanner chest.
You hear one of 7 internal locks open,
Oh no.
Lord.
and a few seconds later it relocks.
Now I
The
don't know what
dog
all
shrugs.
I don't know what all that clicking was, but you tried real hard. And that can knife just like lean down and kind of stick the end of her sword in it.
Kid's gonna take. Man, might not wanna. Kid, you stop joking.
No. He'll stop and just be like, "What are you getting at?
He starts coughing. I need to quit.
You
You're
better
only
get
supposed
where
to
you're
unlock
going, or
6
you're."
of them. I've seen these locks before. It was set. One of the locks is a trap.
Well,
It does things to people.
sounds like you're a volunteer then.
Oh no,
Drags him
I
over.
couldn't.
He's bringing him over to the chest
All
now,
right,
away
now
from everyone.
I know what it. Okay, I know what it looks like, but I have never seen this before in my life.
Kid, you know you're a shit liar, right?
He's lying?
He's so he.
Yes.
The dog looks shocked.
All right. Knife. Maybe you should step back and let Kid handle this, since it was his decision to drag that heavy thing.
I think. Look, I got it for the good of the crew. I couldn't possibly.
Flint holds a sacred flame in his hand.
Now, here's the thing. Normally
Well, my
I say
dex
I
isn't
do
that
it.
great, so.
I say I do it, but since Flint's going on at ya, here's the thing. And Knife's gonna step back, kind of whirl her blade, put it back in her like its holster, shockingly skillfully, and then she's gonna start digging around her bag, still holding the dog on her hip, and pull out a crowbar. And she just, now if you hit it hard enough, it's gonna break.
No, you don't want to do that.
And she's gonna shove the crowbar in his hands and just, I got a hammer too.
That
Dale like mage hands and passes the key she had like earlier into like the kobold's hand.
into Kid.
Mm-hmm.
Kid's a noob.
Oh,
And,
sorry, the gnome's hand.
Yeah.
You. This is not the replacement for Fizzlebang.
Nope.
And he says, all right, well.
If anything, to be fair, I feel like Knife at this point is the replacement of Fizzlebang.
Yeah.
He does it finagling with it. It's only 1 out of 7. What are the odds? And he reaches in, and then like six locks come out along the side, like 3 on each side, and then 1 in the center. And he's like, he starts sweating. He's like, well, puts it in the center and twists. And he goes poof in red smoke.
Oh.
Aha.
So it ain't the center one.
Yeah.
And I think she like leans over where Venus is just, now that ain't my red smoke, right?
No.
Well,
Okay.
It smells a little bit like brimstone.
Ah.
like, well, that was. If he had a hat, he like takes a hat off of his head and puts it to his chest. Nice knowing you, kid.
Flint's
Ow.
antenna droop a bit for about half a second.
Yeah, and I think
He
Knife
got
just, now
literally
here's the thing.
kidnapped.
God, I think Knife just, now here's the thing. Normally I grieve, but I've grieved him so many times. He keeps disappearing. I feel like he'll be back.
The dog like pats Knife on the shoulder and kind of gestures for down.
Yeah, so Knife will just slowly sit the dog down, just, now don't you be running off now.
Nods, sits in front of the chest and ritually casts identify.
Okay,
Oh no.
so oh no.
Oh
So I
no.
do have this question while identify as being cast for the DM. Did Kid look like the gnome who was holding on to Gizinsha when we first went into the tomb? Who eventually got like sucked into a portal to hell by like tentacles and crap and he lost his shoe and leg? Because that one did have a wooden leg, which is basically a peg leg, which means he would have been a
Yup.
pirate.
Oh my god.
Deep lore.
Deepest.
Somebody write that in the lore channel for this new campaign.
Bayo's already doing it in the server.
Oh my god.
The private lore server.
The private.
I don't know.
Also known as the Vault.
The fault. I'll need that in writing though. I'll be honest, I didn't catch all that detail.
I gotcha. I'm just gonna put it in lore dumps.
Thanks.
Let's just say he was a pulverer.
Gotcha. What?
And now he's stuck in the abyss.
Oh, oop. What do I learn about this chest?
This chest has several locks on it, some of which
Uh-huh.
are traps.
Uh-huh.
There are 3 true locks and 4 false locks. One of the false locks have already been tripped, and the false lock that cast a plane shift spell.
So it says you learn its properties and how to use them.
It
To your eyes, 3 of them turn into doggy bones, 3 of them and 4 of them turn into skulls.
Shit.
mm,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I
so
imagine
Dale
while all this
does
is
now
going.
effectively know which locks are real.
Okay. She's gonna fuck with knife, right?
Mhm.
So she's going to let me see the specifics of this as I
Hold on, I'll tell you what the locks do.
right. She'll where is features? I can't find anything anymore. Oh, okay. So
Fine.
she'll.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Um. I'm gonna do that bullshit thing, right? Like where
Mhm.
I'm gonna reach into Knife's head, right?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna put thoughts into her head of how this thing works, and then see how she responds.
Okay. Okay.
You just see the dog watching you very intently.
Okay. Okay.
The glasses back on the face, the books open and like turning. So I can tell them, right, Theo?
If you so choose.
Okay. So anything I have learned about this chest, right? Because I want to know like the contents.
Mhm.
I I tell her what everything does and see
Okay.
if she can put it together.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
What
surprised
does
you.
everything
I'm
do?
surprised you told them exactly which locks are real.
Don't put ideas in Bayo's head. Okay.
Considering
Go.
what
Go.
some of
Go.
the locks do.
One of the locks will turn you into a goat.
Oh my god.
Good luck.
Okay. Is that all? Okay. What do the others do? Because I think Bean is is used to like Knife having like a very like sweet kind of like relaxed look on her face.
Oh,
And then suddenly her eyes just go fucking wide. She grabs his like the cuff of his sleeve and she like more like the fabric on his shoulder. Well, I guess part of your arm. Starts shaking his arm. Her eyes fucking wild, and she just one of the locks will turn you into a goat.
you'll kind of hear this thought in your head, right? And it's gonna point out a very specific lock for you to unlock. It says you'll do just fine.
Now here's the thing. I don't normally hear voices in my head, but I'm trusting this one.
You Cap, admitting that you have voices in your head is not typically something you want to share publicly.
Now, Bean, there's normally here's the thing, and I'm gonna be real honest. Normally there ain't a voice up there.
Don't be.
Right now there's a voice up there, and I think that's just my inner self. telling me I'm gonna do a good job and I'll be just fine.
As soon as you go to
Uh-huh.
like open that specific lock I told you to unlock, I'm gonna sit right in front of you
And
and wait.
I think Night like looked at the dog and just, no, baby, you gotta move. I gotta be able to put the thing in there. I can't
Yeah,
just.
yeah. I back up, right? Like, but I
Mhm.
just sit where like the moment you finish unlocking it, right, and you look up, I'll be right in your sights.
Okay. Can she try to unlock it? I suppose if nobody's gonna grab her.
Nope.
Pink
Flint's
mist
just
comes
watching
out
and
and
smoking his
sparkles in
tiny
your
little
eye.
cigarette.
You
You
start.
are now charmed, and you are in love with the first creature you see, and you must praise it continually for the next 24 hours.
So you just see like little like hearts in Nice eyes, and she just like drops to her knees and starts
Nothing really
loving on the dog.
changes.
Nope, nothing
No,
changes.
and she just, no, you are such a good girl or boy. We haven't really discussed that. I know you can't
You hear
really
the
talk
word
about.
girl in your head.
Right, you're such a good girl. You're so good. Oh, you're so pretty. Look at that fur. Oh, it's shiny, honey.
Just the first thing that I thought of when she was like trying to get into her face, I was like, wouldn't it just be funny if, as she's opening the chest,
Mhm.
Knife turns around and is like, check out what's in this chest. Tries to open it up, and then whatever happens, happens.
I would have mage hand her, right? Like, no, pay attention.
Yep. About this time, Flint's gonna walk over, seeing all the commotion, because he's been giving it time for Dio and Knife to get to know each other, and he's going to look Dio right in Dio's eyes and be like, "So, where from the Feywild are you from?"
You kind of just see the mage hand like appear, and then you see like this image of like an image of you, but it's like shrugging.
Ah,
Now, Flint, here's the thing, baby. As she's like petting the dog, she just, I don't think you know your animals. This ain't a fae like you. This is a dog.
uh-huh. Sure. Flint, you're not, or Knife, you're not up with magic and other realms, are you?
Now, honey, I want you to look at me real good, okay? Do I
Uh-huh.
really look like somebody who's gonna use some magic rather than just taking my soul and stabbing somebody?
Flint will pat you on the foot, just like kind of gently, like, I know, I know. And then
Wait,
he's
what she
gonna
does?
look at Dio again and be like, we're gonna have a conversation later. And just kind of walks off.
What she does have is similar to magic. It's just mind trickery,
Was she? Oh,
Jedi
which is also
crap.
so funny, just considering how fucking stupid she is. I don't think she knows. I don't think anyone knows it's like mind powers, like she's psionic. I think they
She
just
just
assume it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
everyone just assumes it's shit she can do because she's just strong enough to do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Meanwhile, no. It's because she's psionic. And honestly, if she honed that, would be really good.
Flint
She doesn't
just
fucking know what she's
assumes that
doing.
your strength makes shockwaves.
She's like fucking Whitebeard. She's just.
Earthquake fruit. Shake,
Um,
shake. All right. I get
Thank
Bean
you,
will watch
Ozzy.
all of this happen and just say, "What? Good lord, what have we gotten ourselves into?"
I think with that knife, just, we got a dog, Bean. That's what we got ourselves into.
Flint will kind of lean up against Ben's leg and say, that dog is smart. Very smart.
the dog nods.
For a dog, I suppose.
No, for me.
Smart as Knife. He looks over and is like, I can't tell if they're equal or greater. We'll find out later.
She's definitely playing knife.
Knife is continuing
Anyway,
petting her, refusing to believe
Yeah.
anything incorrect.
Yes.
Ben will look down at Flit and be like, buddy, anybody can play Knife.
One
That's
of the
why
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
here.
one of the kobolds is trying to like paw at like the a paw at like the like the elbow of like Knife, but she's too preoccupied with Bayo.
Yeah.
You
Theo
know,
with
this has
that
been a
thought
really long
of
minute.
making the kobold do the rest of the locks.
Now,
You
I
know,
know this sounds like a stupid decision, But I want y'all to hear me out. And she's like picking the dog up like on her hip again, so she doesn't have to like leave the dog. She just now hear me out, okay? Now look at me. Look at me. Stop looking at the chest. Look at me. Look me in my eyes. That's respectful. And she's like making sure everyone's looking at her. She's just now. What if we just like one by one take the kobolds? As much as I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, and I
Kobolds
try to make
start
sure
to back away.
y'all try to make sure y'all have a good time with us. Why don't we see? Just we'll go. We'll I don't know. And she starts digging in her bag. She's just I think I got some dice here somewhere. Just roll somebody and see who goes first, and we start seeing what the other locks do. One of them turns you into a goat, but the others, we already figured out which one gonna kill you.
Well, that's a lovely plan, but I say we go ahead with your plan and have the kobolds do it, but instead of rolling dice, the one that we have them all line up, and the one that steps forward does it, and the ones that step back get shot with guiding bolt.
One of
Now,
the
see, that's a
kobolds
nice
walks
option.
forward and opens and pushes a lock.
I think as he does that, knife leans down. She says, "Hey, Flint,
Eh?
honey, I don't do all that stuff with all the stuff I make Bane handle. Now,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Is that covered if he like explodes?
No.
Right. Can you make it covered?
I mean, I'll have to talk with Ben about that. He's the one that handles the contracts.
Right. And I think she just like nods at him very sagely, like completely convinced he will, in fact, just fix him, and just steps back and goes back to loving on the dog.
As you're loving on the dog, I actually take out a contract. It's a full-size contract, and I take out a little pad of ink, and I walk to Dio, and I hold out the ink and the contract.
The
You see the
kobold who
mage hand
touches the chest looks up and says, "Finally," and starts laughing maniacally as lightning fills the air.
I don't think you could talk before, but I might have missed that.
You don't want to know what the effect was?
What was the effect?
Target can no longer conceal his plans for world domination.
And I think she just, hey, Bean, we gonna shoot that one? Or we just gonna let him go? Because I don't know. He might be fine. I mean, he's laughing real weird, but that, he might be good.
He
Why would
vanishes in red smoke.
why he's
It took
like
care
Ben
of
just
itself.
goes, damn it, there went Dumbbell.
That wasn't Dumbbell. Dumbbell was the halfling.
Yeah,
That one is
ship.
stupid. Because that's the one who went in the kitchen on one time, ruined everything.
Oh, that's Cleaver.
Yeah, it's Cleaver. But here's the thing, Bean, can you not tell him apart?
He
you?
looks down at his hand where he
Cleaver's got a
has
mark on his face. The one you call Smokey, that one, he's got a little bit of a burn mark if you look on his back.
He also likes to steal my matches, which is why I use Druidcraft instead of matches.
Now see, I feel like matches would be more effective. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nothing happens.
Ben looks down at his hand as the question is being asked, and he has written down each of the kobolds' names, but with no way to distinguish them.
By the way,
he just wipes it on his shirt.
Perception check to see if she sees that on his hand.
Nah, he wipes it on his shirt before anyone has a chance to see it.
I think Matt sees like the ink on his shirt and just. Now, Ben, we talked about that. I know I don't always look presentable, but one of us gotta. You can't have big old stains on your shirt.
He'll roll his eyes and look back at the kobold and see what he's doing, I'm expecting the hand cannon to go off.
Yeah.
Because it's been longer than a minute.
And Flint's still holding the contract and the ink out to Dio.
A couple things happen. One, cannon explodes. Two, there's a magical effect that happened to one of the kobolds. The cannon got misfired, and it hits the kobold and plunges them into the sea. And then a few seconds later, a kobold grows in his place. Every time he dies, an exact copy takes his place nearby.
What the fuck?
I love that.
I don't think that's supposed to happen to kobolds. I don't think they reproduce like
The
that.
next kobold touches one, it doesn't feel so good. He sits down, and he looks like he's gonna throw up.
I think this chest is having some weird effects on the boys.
I think we might be getting a bit of cabin fever.
Right. Hey, Flint.
Yeah.
You remember that time I ate all the charcoal and then I like threw up?
Yes.
Do
I
you?
did
He
tell you
throws
you
up
only needed
182
a
bullet
little bit.
points.
But here's the thing. You remember how you gave
Only
me some extra was?
182.
Can you give that to him before he pukes? I know it ain't a fun thing to do.
Yeah, I'll give him some medicine
He
for
sees
stomach
his
ache.
new hoard and now tries to guard it jealously.
Oh, he's a dragon now.
Well, they are
Kobolds are
dragons.
always
They're
like
little
that.
Okay.
dragons.
He threw that gold up. He
Yep.
can keep it.
Yeah, we don't want that. But here, this will settle your stomach ache. And I hand him a little tincture, just basically Pepto Bismol.
You get the understanding that that the dog is encouraging the one by one the kobolds to go marching in.
Wait,
Yeah.
does Knife get that understanding or everyone else?
Everyone else.
Yeah. Does Deo ever
Ben looks
actually
over.
sign the contract?
Oh, absolutely not.
He's like, Flit'll just like, well, if you don't sign the contract, I cannot legally heal you.
The
It'll
dog
cost a
nods.
gold. It'll cost a gold coin for every healing service I perform for you without signing the contract.
The dog nods.
Okay. He rolls up the contract and puts it back in his bag.
Little bugger is really peculiar about him.
Now it's a bunch of words
Yeah.
3 to once, I know, but Bean says it's worth it.
I mean, considering the fact that we had to go through about 3 squadrons of halflings and kobolds because they didn't want to sign it, something about being too unwieldy. Something about being in a contract with the devil wasn't exactly in their code of honor or some shit.
Yep. At the top of the contract, it says Index Industries.
Oh my god. I think Knife just. Are the devils the
Vale
ones
will
with the
bark.
horns? They're the ones with the horns, right?
They can and they can't. It depends on the devil.
Kobold walks up to the chest and is about to push the button.
I mean, he can
Vale
push
starts
the button.
barking.
Yeah.
He's like opens the lock. And does Deo like move her face in front of him or something?
Yeah, like I'm barking at his face.
Alright, roll Dex to struggle away.
Okay.
Wait, can I roll can I roll strength versus
I rolled an
Yes.
18 plus
16.
oh, okay. I got 18 plus my dex is said dex save, Theo.
Yeah.
I got a 22.
You managed to escape in front of it.
How did you manage that?
The effect was the target views the next creature as a total and complete godlike creature and worships it dutifully.
Oh my god.
Great. Now we have Bayo, the holy doge,
And
and
Deo,
Deo.
the
Yep.
holy corgi.
All the locks have been opened.
God, I think the Knife like leans down and picks Deo back up and just, no, baby, you're about as slippery as a fucking pig in a mud pit.
The kobold is currently prostrating.
I think Knife just, I don't think they're supposed to do that.
It's just found something stronger than itself to worship, like they normally do with dragons out in the wild. Don't worry about it.
Knife's chest puffs out a little bit.
By the way, you found an entire tribe of kobolds on a deserted island. You adopted them. You've never been quite sure how many you had.
How many do we
They
have?
all dress the same.
No, Knife could tell them all apart. She gave them all. She gave them helped give them
They
names.
all look identical.
She can tell them apart. She can tell. It's a mother's intuition.
Okay, if you say so. You believe so.
They do the twin thing where they pretend to be the one, switch spots and everything.
Fool's a substitute teacher.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Just as a sidebar, Ben walks over to the one that threw up, pats it on the back, and just says,
It throws up more.
"Don't don't worry, that's your advance for the month."
Um, she'll like side eye the gold and just prestidigitate it.
The dragon gathers it.
God.
They're now arguing between one trying to keep it for itself and another one trying to give it to its god.
Oh my god.
Hey, what they do with their paycheck is none of my business.
Man, I thought you said it was your business at one point.
Mm.
You started that whole tax thing. I still don't understand that.
The taxes
Look.
pay my services.
Right, right.
Taxes are taxes. They gotta be
I don't,
done.
I don't think we paid taxes back home.
The kobolds
Look,
are starting to starting to think and look at their fingers and make calculations.
As they're done, I say, "Do you want to be healed again, or do you want me to let you die?"
The one who is now effectively immortal is looking into the sky philosophically. The rest shrug.
The rich.
All right. So the chest opens
Know what's in the chest, Theo?
and reveals a massive little hoard.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, this is
Essentially,
so stupid.
it has a several small chests of platinum pieces
Ooh.
and
Mhm.
ver a verisimilitude of gems.
Okay, this is so stupid. I think that just
don't eat a gem.
she's not gonna. I like to think that
The
Bean does that,
first things out of Ben's mouth, don't
and she
eat
just
that.
now Bean. I know you think I'm stupid. And I mean, sometimes I can be. I'll be honest with that one. But I ain't gonna try and eat a gem. That's not what I was gonna try and do.
One of the
And she
kobolds
looks
eats
at
a
the,
garnet.
and she just, nah, it's gonna, that's gonna
Now
hurt
you
later.
realize I wasn't talking to Knife.
Oh god.
They're little
And
dragons. They eat gems.
Yeah.
God, and then Knife just like looks at the dog in her arms and just, you ever swim
One
in some
swallows a
gems?
black pearl.
What'd you say,
It,
Nye?
You ever swim in some gems?
You see like a confused, like, maybe.
And Knife's gonna walk over and drop to the dog in the middle of the gems to both stop the kobolds and also just so the dog can have a swim in the gems.
One of them ate a black pearl worth at least 800 gold pieces.
oh,
Son
Flynn's
of a.
gonna walk over and just start beating it with his mace. He's not like trying to do damage, but it's more like,
Non-lethally beating the shit out of him.
He
yes.
Ben has a newspaper and is doing the same thing. He just rolled it up as he was walking over, saying, "Don't you eat that gem."
You're like, let it go, let it go, let it go.
As the dog just sits right on top of the gems, like, it's not me for once.
I look at Dale. You're fine. You're fine with that. Toss me any diamonds you find in there. And it just continues
He
wailing on the
spits out a
kobold.
black pearl and 3 conspicuously formerly missing diamonds.
Dale will start separating the diamonds out because she's there. She's like, why not?
I think that Knife is
No,
disappointed that she didn't try to swim.
He spits out a black pearl and 3 diamonds.
Yeah.
That you
I
thought
will-
Knife fucking broke.
I will pick up the diamonds with some cloth or something and dump them in the ocean to clean them off and put them in my bag.
She'll like prestidigitate it before they like fully go into the bag.
Thank you.
Not.
Ben will finally, after getting the kobold to throw everything up, will just take a look at the chest and be like, "Yeah, inventory is gonna be a hell of a mission after this." But
Do you even
did
have an
anybody
actual inventory calculator?
There is
did anybody happen to catch which lock that one unlocked?
there is a rolled parchment looking thing on the hood of it with a label of for transport emergencies only.
Well, I guess I'm gonna unroll the parchment and read.
It's a bag.
Bag of holding?
Yes.
Are we even going to be able to fit all of this in it? Wait. Ben, after asking that question, is like, he just wait a second. And he's gonna look in the bag and like try to find a like a signature for who owns it, specifically because he's like, this is gonna go to the bank in Spalding, isn't it?
Um,
This is a
you
bank bag.
notice something very specifically in gold lettering. It's a withdrawal authorization.
Ooh.
Draw. Hmm.
This is how they draw out the soldiers' pay.
Oh.
Okay, above
Mm,
table because knife doesn't know the word withdrawal. Um, how badly can we abuse this?
Very.
very.
You're essentially able to steal the wages of one of the most well-paid and well-equipped navies on the planet.
Which means once
I.
we start stealing their wages, they will no longer be so, and they will mutiny.
You know
Oh,
The
what?
checks
we can.
effectively bounced.
I like explaining. Knife just we can destabilize an army, and then I think she's quiet for a second. She just sorry. I think something got said in my brain. She just
Nope.
goes back to try to get the dog to swim.
Flint's
So
actually, nope, you're right.
Ben
Good
Ben
job,
will not
knife.
share this. He will not share this. He will simply put the bag on his back and just say,
You can roll it
"I've
up and
been
put it in your
needing one
pocket.
of these." Oh, I can roll it up. Put it. I'll keep it in my pocket. I'll keep it
That's how
right
it was
next to
rolled.
my. Yeah, I'll keep it right next to my cigarette case. Be like, that'll come in handy later.
I feel like that's gonna go bad. A cigarette's gonna light up in your pocket or something somehow, and that's gonna burn.
No, I have to physically use an action to light a cigarette.
Mhm.
I can't. It doesn't light in my pocket. That would be a little bit crazy.
And Flint doesn't do
Have you
pre-rolled
never
cigarettes.
seen?
He has to roll his own.
Have you never seen a lighter go off by accident?
He doesn't have a lighter.
How does he light? Oh, matches.
He
Can't
doesn't
matches.
use matches.
He
How
uses
does he
his
light it?
gun.
How does he light it?
He uses his gun.
Oh
I
my
don't
fucking
use my
god!
gun either.
Do you have? Can you make fire?
No.
Do they just light themselves?
Do you guys remember what I said at the beginning of the session about my magic item?
Oh my
Oh my
fucking god!
god.
Are they
Self-lighting cigarettes. The magic item is called the Marlboros.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god!
As an action, I can take a cigarette out of the case, and it's a never-ending cigarette
Oh
case.
my god.
He can take a cigarette out and light it
Oh
for
my
an
And
action.
you
god!
wanted
Flint,
+1 to all stats.
I
Honestly,
Okay,
still
if
need
but
I
you
could
to
have
add
something.
that armor
Okay,
for
but
me.
to be fair, while I have a cigarette lit in my mouth, I do have a +1 to my charisma. But I
Oh my.
can't light multiple cigarettes. I can only have one lit at a time. So in order to light a new one, I have to put the old one out.
Oh my god!
I got
Honestly,
so the story behind it is he bought it whenever he was on a trip in Osriel a couple of years back, and he got it from a. Let me actually pull up the
A
story for
gentleman,
it.
very nice red-looking gentleman named Mahid.
Okay, well, the one that I brought up was he got it from a wiry little gnomish fella from Osriel when I last visited.
Oh, that's
I
right.
prefer I prefer the blue pyramids on occasion, but this is what I got.
oh my god!
Another cannon goes off into the air.
Everyone is deaf for a second. Ben just turns around and said, "Now, gosh darn it, I said you'd wait a minute, boy."
You, he points. He holds up 2 fingers. The cannon explodes into sparks. It was fireworks.
Oh my god!
And you see something weird on the horizon. It's a cloud. Wait, that's not a
Cloud.
cloud.
Hey Thea.
Yes.
What does anything look weird about that cloud?
Yes, it sails.
Oh.
No, not another one.
Hey Bean.
Huh?
Now, honey, I don't spend much time looking at clouds, but they ain't supposed to sail, right?
I have a 17 passive perception.
I think that went down to a 2 after the
It looks like
explosion
a
just
couple
now.
support vessels for the fleet.
Ah, oh no.
Knife is just gonna go ahead and pick the dog up,
And
wrap the
you're on a
dog in.
beach with two shipwreck vessels with an unlocked chest of gold.
Amy,
Hmm.
you think we now see those people aren't here anymore? You think they believe that we were big ol' upstandings?
Ah,
The
Considering
kobold
that
looks at the ship and it starts digging.
yeah.
considering the fact that the last people were pirate hunters, something tells me that these are too.
Right, right.
And
No,
you've made quite a reputation.
no, listen, it ain't my fault that I'm so pretty.
The
Hmm.
dwarf uses mold earth. They're burying everything.
And she's just
I
gonna
do
give
Yep,
have
he's
Ben
a.
like a
gonna.
big ol' smile.
Yep, he's gonna turn over the knife and just say, "All right, make a mark of which lock made it open up without all the extra doodads happening at the same time, and chuck it into the sand."
Right,
Yeah.
right. And she's gonna like look at him very blankly, and then she just, now, man, Benny boy, I don't think you'll remember. There's certain things I like. And she's gonna look at the dog. She's just, you can, right?
I
You
didn't.
see
I just meant remember it.
the
And
mage
he's looking over at Flint. You remember correctly because
Gotcha.
I wasn't paying attention.
Gotcha.
the book reappears, right, with Squid, and you just see like notes being made inside the book, and then the book disappears again.
And I think Knife like wall the squids out. Just, I want to keep that one too.
There were like 3 sets of numbers.
Alright.
Well, I guess we could just do it again. He will take a couple of gems, put it into his pocket, and then kick the top of the chest close, and just be like, "All right, now chuck it into the sand for them to dig down."
Right, so she's gonna look forlornly at the dog, and then just can she make like a baby carrier real fast out of her coat? Like just like the
You
kinds of,
just put her inside your shirt.
yes, she goes inside her shirt. Then she's gonna pick the chest up without like grunting anything and just chuck it into the spot it needs to go.
Uh, yep. I'm going to have to dip, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
It's about midnight.
Oh no.
You managed to bury it. Do you guys want to have an idea how much gold was it? Now I have a question, Bean. Are you keeping the very dangerous object on you?
You
As in
mean
that bag, or are you leaving it?
I'm keeping it on me?
Okay. All right.
Knife is instructing um Deo in how to draw a pirate map.
Oh, she's already ahead. I actually showed Theo what my item was earlier.
Oh man.
I had picked, and I sent it to Theo privately. It's called the Alstein of Cartography. On its own violation, the item records a map of the environment that the bearer is exploring and can magically project it for the bearer to see.
Oh my.
Oh hell yeah. And you just hear Knife in the background just, now baby, you draw real pretty.
You just see
Yeah.
By
nods.
the
Theo, I'm gonna need you to add that armor to my character sheet since it's a custom item.
uh, you can just add it and then add a note to your character.
Well,
It's just like a bonus, right? It's not like a
yeah, it's just a bonus. I was gonna basically he's got his normal armor, which is the chainmail, and then he's got the plate mail for when he is serious.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to know how much gold was in that chest?
I'm guessing like a couple thousand.
oh, more than a couple, considering the gems were worth thousands by themselves,
Yeah.
probably in the millions.
The first layer had 610,000 gold pieces worth of value.
Oh. God, we're gonna be able to buy a ship. I'm so
Yeah.
excited for
Time.
that.
If you're ever able to come back to this place.
Yeah.
We're fine.
We'll remember it.
Yeah.
At least Ben will remember it. That, and we have the wages of every single Navy officer available to them,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Oh, and the
Alright,
enlisted too.
I gotta go. Later.
Peace.
Night.
Good night, Helen.
Not just officers. Everyone.
Yeah, by the way, if anyone tries to open his coat to see what he has in there, they're gonna find his flintlock pointed at him and he's gonna shoot.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm so excited.
The flags of the Reavers appear in 3 vessels.
Now, Benny, baby. Now, I got a question. Are we going down fighting? Or are we about to bear ourselves like the others?
He'll look out. How many ships are there?
3.
He'll scratch his nose and just be like, either we're dying or we're making it out. I just don't know which yet.
Now, Benny, I thought, baby, you'd have a little more faith in me. And she's gonna like elbow
That
him a
it
little bit. And
The
she just, I haven't let you
that
die
is with
yet.
faith.
the kobold
That
that is
is with
affectionately
faith.
that is effectively immortal looks kind of weird.
Why is he looking at me like that?
He's just every time someone mentions death, he just does like the fucking the sitting thing where it's like the famous philosopher statue.
Thinker.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And I think Knife at that just kind of like nods and just, no, I don't think that's with faith, but I think so. I think you're lying a little bit, but like I also trust you.
He'll just look directly at you and just be like, ah, when have I
Yeah.
ever lied?
And she gives him like this sweet smile. She just never.
Exactly.
And she gives like a little nod. And she just leans down to Deo and just, now see, he's real trustworthy. You put that in your book too.
You see the book pop out again, right? See some more notes get jotted down, and it just disappears again.
By the way, for the record, Ben has never lied to Knife specifically. He has lied to everyone else.
He just, here's the thing: his Knife is like his favorite. That's his captain. She might be stupid, but
Kinda
god
has.
damn it.
If he wants to survive all of his bets on the freakish strength of Knife.
You look beyond on the beach. There are rows of 4 like slightly propped up using rocks cannons.
Ben is gonna look behind him where the land gets a little bit more mountainous where you can hide behind it from the beach, and he'll be like, I suggest we all run up.
Okay, Theo, I have a really dumb question.
Yes.
Can Knife, like, with one in one arm she has Deo, and can she pick Benny up and like Beanie up and throw him over her shoulder and run?
Who?
Ben, can she like pick him up, throw him over her shoulder too, have Deo on the other hip, and just start running?
And we assume the others run after.
Yeah.
I guess as they're running, right, like Beo will kind of try to angle this as best as Deo will try to angle this as best as she can, right? And she'll have like a minor illusion up to make it look like there's nothing, like it's just scenery, right?
This is not a very large island.
I know she's just trying to cover them.
Okay.
So yeah, so that like if someone was to like look, right, like if they're not looking super carefully, right, they're
I mean,
seeing just
it's a
like the
moving
scenery.
object. You'd probably have to use a higher spell for that.
I have.
Look, where I'm pointing everyone to go specifically is this door right here. I don't know if that's gonna go into a mountain or if that's gonna go into some kind of barricade area or whatever, but we're going that way.
Yep.
I have
Knife
silent
has.
image.
Oh hell yeah! You could make an image of us running the other way and like try and confuse them.
Well, I figured the idea is if it's like covering, right, and it's like
Mhm.
centered on me, it looks like we're not even there. It's just the scenery.
Oh hell yeah! Would that work for you?
Invisibility.
All right. I guess we're going from political intrigue to Goonies theme.
Oh
Come
my
on,
god.
that's the best option though. Political intrigue is cool, but Goonies. Come on.
Here's the thing: is I thrive with political intrigue, but god damn it, y'all, I'm thriving playing an idiot.
Okay, which would you rather watch? 5 Angry Men or 12 Angry Men or The Goonies?
12 Angry Men if it's political, if it's like old, like Victorian.
No, it's not. 12 Angry Men is about a jury having to decide whether a man needs to
Oh,
be
it's an actual
convicted for death
show.
or not.
Why
No,
did they
it's
call
not a
it
show.
12
It's like a
It's a movie.
it's a short movie about a jury. It's 12 Angry Men because there are 12 men in a jury room trying to decide whether or not to convict a man for death.
Yep.
Oh, okay, Theo, out of everything I've said this session, that's what you quote.
Correct.
God damn it, Theo. But fair. I didn't know that was a real thing. I just thought you were
Yeah.
being like, do you want to watch 12 Angry Men arguing, or do you want to, like, you know?
No, it's an actual movie. I recommend you watch it. Not because it's enjoyable, but because it's historically accurate.
Not to mention, it's. I'm surprised you've never heard of it. I imagine Eddie would have talked about it. It's like it's famous cinematography. So
If he talked about it, it's gone over my head. I'm
it's a
gonna
very
be honest.
famous film. In fact,
I don't.
it's one of those films that's pretty much been parodied by every comedy TV show ever.
I don't think it's ever come up. If he's ever talked about it, that's one of the situations where I just was in my own head and I didn't hear a word he said to me.
Wow.
I mean, we watched it in our history class.
We never watched it. I don't even know what it is. Anyway, continue. Does silent image work?
I mean,
you
I think that's
as the ships come in, is you run into a doorway and you start to see what looks to be a tunnel down.
Ooh.
Let's go, actual Goonies.
Here's the thing: if Ben
How much
doesn't yell
longer
at her,
do you
Knife
guys have to play?
Not that much longer.
I also don't have that much longer.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good place.
That's what I was thinking. But you sound like you want to do
Yeah.
the whole ass fucking dungeon crawl.
No,
I mean,
God, no.
that's
I
for
want
Sunday.
to. I want
That's
to,
for
but goddamn it,
Sunday.
no time.
We just need to get down into the dungeon, see if there's maybe a hidden ship that an old captain died in, so that way we can commandeer it and get the fuck out.
You wish.
God.
Listen.
So I guess this is where we say thank you for listening.
No, we have to
I will-
decide what we're naming it.
I will
Oh my
grant.
God.
Yeah, it's true. I will grant you one thing though. Is both of you roll during your time on the island. I want both of you to roll me a history check.
Oh God. A 9?
Hold on. What is my bonus
Was
to
that a
history?
-1, Natalia?
No, it's a plus
2.
0.
That is.
That one does.
that
That
is
one has proficiency, so it's only a
16.
0.
16.
Yep.
You would understand that the wreck of the ship was relatively old. It's like so it took like fucking forever for probably anyone to find it. And the type of wood and everything used looks like it was used from the shipwreck. And it has telltale signs of goblin engineering.
Mm. And before, this is the boat that the sea monsters got after Varula's dad said.
In any case, what do we call the session?
It's almost as if I'm giving you plot hooks that you didn't think of. Or maybe you did think of it and we're just single brain cells. And it was my turn to use it.
Alright, what do we name the session?
Well, that's a good question.
Knife has a gun.
Knife has a gun.
Alright, okay, that wins. That was a zinger, dude. That was a fucking zinger.
So I guess this is where I ask, what do we think of Knife as a whole? Am I playing her too stupid?
It's great.
God, you gotta love
It's
that
such a
dumb
departure
himbo.
from Natalia. It's refreshing.
Listen, I can play different character archetypes.
I love that dumb himbo energy.
Hell yeah.
So manipulable.
I was about to get Flint to be like, can you cast like lesser restoration or something to get rid of that? Or but it's not harming anyone yet, so he'll leave it. At least it'll keep her off of his back for like the next couple of hours.
And she's not preoccupied with the dog.
God, Ben just. God damn it! I should have got her a dog sooner. Just like she's just loving on the dog. I also love him being like, "That's why I'm here," because like knife can just so easily get manipulated. I want to figure out exactly how they ended up together.
Who knows?
Do you
Cool.
want to know
That's
something
our
really funny, Natalia, out of character?
what what.
That affects your under.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make an intelligence save every day.
Listen,
What's the DC?
She's never
what if you
succeeding.
just willingly fail it?
What's the
Why not?
DC, Theo? Just out of
Why?
I just want to know if I could reach it. Just out of curiosity.
The DC's 18.
Okay, I would have to get a nat 20 to reach that.
It's fine. Listen, you can just think of it of a different way, right? You're just going to willingly fail it.
One day she just randomly becomes lucid again and is like, I really like this dog, but I don't like it as much as I used to. What's wrong with the dog? Is it the dog or is it me?
Here's in her head, it's you.
Here's the thing. Ben comes in one day, she's sitting on the bed, staring into the dog's eyes, and he just, "You good?" And she just, "Am I a bad person?"
It's like a 40-year-old couple that has lost the spark.
God. Yeah, no, it's a nat. She's a -3, so even if I got a dirty 20. Well, I couldn't even get a dirty 20. Wait, what's her? Is it a saving throw? Yeah, saving throws are still -3. God damn it. She's never gonna be
You-
free.
Yeah, even with a 20, if it's -3, that's a 17. You're
Yeah,
not passing.
she'll always
You're
just
permanently
fail.
stuck. Unless you decide to level up and do your ASI points into intelligence. Which, to be fair, a fighter gets a lot.
Yeah. Also, to be fair, it probably would be a good idea considering some of her abilities require it.
Yeah.
But I like to think her getting smarter is like Ben getting sick of her shit and hitting her upside the head enough times that it knocks some brain cells in.
She finally learns how to read, and she's like, everything
Or-
clicks.
Or he's been trying for years to teach her how to read in their spare time. And he has given up hope.
I resigned to pictographs.
Until one day he comes in and she's reading like a full novel. And she looks and meets him up in the eyes and she just, I got smarter.
You see the dog right next to her.
I like the
coaching her
idea.
how to read.
I like that instead of that, it's just she just walks by, sees some letters put together, reads it out loud, and continues walking, and Ben is just flabbergasted.
Okay, at some point that needs to happen.
Do you want to know one of the effects that you could have rolled, Natalia?
What?
Is there one of the effects in that table I was rolling on? You
Mhm.
swap your highest and lowest stat.
Oh, I would have been so sad.
I would have been sad.
Listen, part of her charm is she's stupid, but God, she's charismatic.
Everyone's just like, no, no, no. Let's fix that. We gotta make her
She-
dumb again.
She goes from Big Mom energy to just literally Big Mom.
God. I don't think she has Big Mom energy. I think she has like Luffy mixed with like somebody energy.
Mixed with like me, who doesn't know anything about One Piece, except the dude has stretchy arms.
That's Luffy.
That's all you need to know.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.